Hello, and welcome back to the world of Arklands, and a special one-shot that I will be running today. Trey, how do you normally start this?
Well, first, thanks to
yes.
our Patreon members.
Yes, thank you very much to all of our Patreon members. It is your support that allows us the ability to do things like this, and
such as the table I'm building right now.
Yes, our garage is occupied with many a woodworking tool.
No, a table! I have to lick it!
You can't lick it, it's in our garage.
I forgot, I have to bring it in here to test it before I finish things off. She will have an opportunity.
Just do it when she's not home. Do it,
I need it to be tested in game so people can see how it feels so I can make adjustments before I finish it.
I know how it feels.
I dislike that phrase.
Anyways.
Tempted to give you a shenanidive, but...
Add that to my list of quotes I don't like.
Y'all made this possible.
Yes.
Thanks.
And thank you especially to our $10 and up patrons. Raymond, Sam, Ditzy, Ian, Jean, and Carson. Check out our Patreon for behind-the-scenes videos such as Noah building the table, memes, and other cool content. And with that, let us jump in to tonight's episode of Arklands. Roll intro. If there's an intro.
Is there an intro?
I don't know.
We don't usually do an intro for one show.
Well, if there's not an intro,
then I will pure silence. So.
Yes.
Or you get this.
Yeah.
Title screen.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just put it like a little flip up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do an introduction now.
Okay.
Long ago, it is said that the gods appointed chosen mortals to fight on their behalf in great wars and struggles for power. In an age now lost to time and mourning, one such war occurred between the Scarlet Blade and the Worldbreaker. In this time, Kiera appointed a champion, the Scarlet Champion, as she became to be known, and she was able to slay a Tarrasque. When she brought the Tarrasque's horn before her goddess, the Scarlet Blade rewarded her with a crown, able to summon a mighty fortress. And this warrior was given the title of Camerite. The commander's mighty fortress became a stronghold for Kiera's forces in battles to come. In time, even soldiers of Sair joined the fight against forces of evil. Sair lent her blessings to the commander as well, and during the War of Light, the forces defended the coast of Eris from the armies of light invading from the east. After the death of Miranova, the commander and her loyal soldiers remained in the fortress, now mostly ruins from centuries of battle. When Cassandra rose up against the evils in Kiera, the commander took her final stand to defend Eris, and though she fell in that fight, her forces managed to pull through a victory. And as is Camerite tradition, the commander was buried in the place she died. Shortly after, the remains of her original fortress sunk into the earth. Now, centuries later, the entrance to this mighty fortress has been unearthed in the town of Shifra off the coast of Eris. Records from this town's founding in the 5th Age confirm it is the tomb of the commander. Our two party members have been tasked by the Cerulean Concord of Eris, of which they are members, to venture into this tomb. They are to bring back any artifacts, tomes, or other records of significance, and findings of value. While it is suspected that items as rare as the crown of the commander itself may be buried with Kiera's champion, if you find any such artifacts, you are strictly forbidden from using them. and should you reach a point where you cannot proceed due to death or severe danger, you may return to the Concord directly with any findings and notes about your discoveries. So the two of you, if you'd like to introduce your characters, please.
Yes. My name is Professor Paulis Petit. I am a level 14 wizard goblin. I am very excited for this mission. I've not been in a dungeon for some time now, but don't worry, I have most certainly been in many a dungeon. There have been many tales that I could tell you. Days and days go by, and I still have stories to tell, but I will always be around to tell more. And so, I create more stories today with my intellect, my wisdom, and my profoundness. And I am a goblin. That should shock you.
That much was painfully obvious.
Oh yes, because you've been following in my footsteps for oh so long now.
I do not follow in your footsteps, my dear little friend.
I always walk first.
My shoes do not fit in your footsteps. You are a small creature. Am I master? I don't remember. Am
You're
I
not
master at this point?
No, you're not.
So just regular Hawthorne?
You're Mr. Hawthorne.
I'm Mr. Hawthorne, okay.
Mr.
I am Mr.
Professor.
Hawthorne. I am a fighter, but I am also a very elegant man. And I choose to do everything with elegance. That is why I have been chosen for this, so that we proceed properly. You are prone to sidetracking, and that is very inelegant.
It is not sidetracking, it is science, it is exploration. Surely you must not pass up on that.
It is only science if you actually remember to write it down.
I write down everything you see in my wizard book. It is full of much knowledge. Knowledge you could not comprehend.
Yes, simply because your handwriting is abysmal.
It's called secretive.
The two of you arrive at an excavation site. Busy workers abound. About a dozen or so people down in a pit. Some of them you recognize as colleagues from the Cerulean Concord of Eris in tailored blue accented outfits. Archaeologists, scholars, various site workers, and a dwarven man approaches you. Hello, welcome. You two have been sent as the backup from the Concord, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
I am Professor Paulis.
Excellent, excellent. Let me introduce you to your contact here, and Trey, if you would like to join the table.
I'm going to rotate out because I'm going to check all the cameras again. 'Cause I'm always paranoid. Paranoia.
This is,
Paris?
Delicious. I love coffee.
Focus on the task at hand.
I am always focused.
add a decanter of endless coffee to your inventory.
Yes!
This is, what was your name again?
Zahir.
Zahir, yes, he's,
Yes, we are here.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
What is your name?
Zahir, open your ears.
Are you mocking my accent? Yes, we are here.
My name is Zahir Meran.
Okay.
He is, a representative of the Temple of the Scarlet Blade, and is overseeing and will be accompanying the two of you down into the tomb.
Yes, very good. It's not very often that the Cerulean Concord gets to commune with other people such as this on such a mission.
Yes.
Well, given the importance to the Camerites, we thought it was a necessary step.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you anyways for including us in this very important religious experience that you're about to embark on. I cannot wait to write all about it and tell the Cerulean Concord. Shall we begin?
Yes. Let me show you to the entrance, and he leads you over to a 20-foot wide iron door that looks like it was just battered in with extreme force. Yes.
Zahir is a, 7-foot tall minotaur, in heavy armor that is a bright red, and carrying a massive, buster sword, that is a matching bright red color. All of it clearly made out of the same type of metal.
Yep. Can I roll a history check?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
History or Arcana.
I probably should have mentioned that despite the fact that my guy is a fighter, he's old, got long white hair. He's not wearing armor.
Yep.
And he's just got a rapier at his side and a shield on his back.
Yep. A finely tailored navy blue suit with scarlet embroidery accents around it.
Mm-hmm. Paulis has a very large wizard hat. It is very fabulous. It is covered and adorned in gold little accessories. There's a little bell on the end of the point. And he has gorgeous red robes with blue accents and gold trim. And he has lots of dingly little gold.
Your robes would be black, actually.
The robe is black with red and blue accents and gold embroidery. And big golden glasses.
Yes.
And that is I can't do math. 13 plus 15 is
28.
Yes,
you recognize immediately, especially putting together that he is a representative of the Scarlet Blade, that he is wearing and wielding a Zeus steel. Very fine, nicely kept, polished Zeus steel.
Very nice, very nice.
And Trey, go ahead and make me a perception or investigation check.
Okay. I will make a, what is the purpose of it?
As you're approaching the doors.
Okay. Perception it is.
Perception.
11.
Okay. They look like they have been broken in, very... It is impossible to tell if these were broken in recently or if this is just the natural wear of the building itself.
Can I make that perception check?
Sure, go for it. Why are you using your cheese dice?
Because cheese is extraordinarily elegant.
He's lactose intolerant.
Unlike the gas you produce from it.
That is an 18.
You notice some markings, especially as you kind of get right up to it, and the doors creak open with a very loud sound. You notice that most of this damage, this impact, appears recent. There's not any rust or corrosion in the crevices that you would normally find if it was broken in and then sat like that.
Does it look like it was broken into or out of?
Into. Very much into.
Okay.
But it is, for you, it's impossible to tell if this was a fortress.
Sure.
It's withheld armies. Think Helm's Deep. They're trying to get in there. And you see, 3 other workers examining some rubble inside, little dust brushes and everything, and there's a second set of doors that are still intact. They are shut, and not off hinges or anything like the first one seemed to be. Kind of just, you gotta work them in there to get them open. These look like they've been pushed against with a batter ram or something heavy, but they are not broken.
As a one final question about the first pair of doors. About how far up is the majority of the damage?
They are 20 feet wide and probably 10 feet tall. It looks to be mostly in, like, the center. Like, if you had a Grand, a battering ram that tried to push through, that's what it looks like. For someone with your experience on the battlefield,
Yep.
you've seen this kind of damage before.
Okay. Someone wanted to get in.
Yes.
Yes, this is withheld centuries of battle. And it's likely that these are built and rebuilt over that time. It took a lot of work to actually get them open in the first place. A little damage. He leads you, the dwarf...
You're saying that you are the one that forced these doors open?
I mean, we had to enter the fortress in the first place, but the majority of the damage was already there. We just had to open them. It was the damage that done from previous battles that rendered them more difficult to open.
Do be careful moving forward.
Oh, of course. I'm always careful. I like him.
Well, as you can see, your goddess's fortress is well guarded. And he leads you to a central area where you see 3 suits of scarlet armor laying on the ground, as well as several piles or pools of dried blood. These were guarding that door there, and he points directly across. Another 10 feet from you is another set of doors that are shields that are shut and seem significantly less damaged than even the other 2 sets. They came to life when we tried to wrench open those doors. Killed a couple of us, and that's when we reached out to the Concord for help.
As I said, had you been careful, those lives would not have been lost.
Well, we'll keep that in mind moving forward with all of you. We believe there's more underground guarding the place throughout. And we got the doors unlocked with as little damage as we could. But they've been kept closed until you got here. No one's been through yet.
Good.
Very nice. Shall we proceed?
Yes, and he mutters a arcane word, and you hear a loud thunk as the arcane lock that has been put on the doors breaks. And he kind of steps aside and looks at you. May I?
Zahir will be the one to reach forward and open the door.
In the doors, and you open and you see a large spiral staircase descending down.
Thank you, good sir. I shall go first.
No.
Actually, Zitolan should go first.
I'll go first.
Yes.
What's your last name again?
Miran.
Moran?
No.
Mr. Moran will have the first go.
Yes, of course. That's what I meant. I always meant that.
Lead the way.
I shall be in the middle, so I can keep a good eye on all the little details as we pass by them.
Yes, and I will bring up the rear so I can ensure that you do not end up getting distracted.
Yes, you are the rear.
Your inelegance is showing.
Yes. And as you go down the stairs, it takes you actually about 5 or so minutes before you reach the bottom of the staircase. This is going very deep underground.
Sled.
And do all of you have dark vision?
I do not, so I would grab a torch.
I don't need
Okay.
that I have dark vision. Do I have a magic?
Yes. So you have a torch in hand.
I believe I have the light cantrip. I do not have the light cantrip.
I do.
Okay.
So I would... Actually, I would, instead of grabbing a torch, I would cast light on my sword.
All right. So you have a light source and can clearly see. And as you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see a large chamber about 45 feet wide. On the far end, about 40 or so feet from the stairs, is another alcove that's actually about 15 by 20 feet. 4 braziers hang from the ceiling, 15 or so feet above you. It's a very tall, large room. And 10 suits of red armor, like the ones upstairs, are standing up against the wall. 3 on the north wall, right by the stairs where you came down. 3 on the east, 3 on the west, and 1 on the south wall just before the alcove. They show.
And where are we coming out of?
You're coming down the stairs, and actually, if you go to your map, you can see.
You have to. There's a display button in the bottom.
I am displaying it.
Let me refresh the page.
There we go.
So you're coming down those stairs up there.
Okay.
And you can see, and the room is not lit, but you've got,
Suit.
Got it.
yeah, you've got enough dark vision around to see. There's that long table in the center. And on either side of the room is a large wooden door with deep red iron supports. And a similar but smaller and more heavily reinforced door sits in that back alcove there. In the center of the room is that long wooded table with some signs of decay that are very visible.
Very old.
In the table there is a small pile of books and a couple of scrolls.
I'm going to, I have a spell for this.
I'm actually going to kind of hold my hand out. Do not set foot on the floor.
I was not going to. I was going to detect any traps in the room. You would not understand such fanciful magic, but I, on the other hand...
Actually, I am quite well versed in the arcane. Stay here. And I'm going to go up to the top right.
Has a superiority complex.
Mr. Moran knows what he's doing. That's why he's here.
Is there any movement as I move towards it?
Nope.
Because you are.
Nothing.
Okay. Would I know from experience, like, what typically sets them off?
Make a history or religion check.
Okay. Natural 20.
You would know that these types of guardians are very common in ancient Camerite sites. They are basically animated armor.
Yeah.
And are typically triggered by disturbances or violence. They are made to protect and defend the place, but they do not light up at just normal encounters and intruders. So if you were to start breaking down doors and smashing things, that would cause them to wake up. But simply walking around the room looking at stuff isn't going to do anything.
All right. Things are working as expected. Can explore the room.
Yeah. And with that natural 20, you can gather that the 3 that were triggered upstairs,
because the door was
it was
broken.
because they broke in the door. Yeah.
Cool. Does your detect traps spell go off?
I would love to detect any traps.
Detect traps?
Well, specifically, what is it called again?
My spells. Where are my spells? Detect.
Is it detect magic that I'm thinking of? Yeah, it's probably detect magic.
Detect magic.
Detect
There is a detect trap.
There is a detect trap spell, which is why I wanted to ask. But detect magic, very easy to cast. You cast it all the time.
Oh yes.
You get what's the range on detect magic?
Detect magic is 30 foot 3.
30 feet. All right. So, and if you're standing right at the base of the stairs, so you're getting most of the room, and from the knights you do get would probably be conjuration, faint conjuration, and with a little bit of abjuration probably mixed in there as well. And that's really it that you're getting from the main area that's within that 30 feet range. Do you want to walk around the room some more?
I would love to walk around the room.
All right.
See if I can detect anything else.
Right, so as you're walking around the room, you get close to that bottom alcove and get a stronger abjuration from, there's a circle on the floor. And it looks almost like, if you look at this symbol and you get this abjuration note from it. There's a dark red gem on a narrow pedestal and 2 stones on either side of it, like wide, probably 5 foot wide stone discs, and a row of swords and a row of shields hung up on the walls there. And if you want to make a general intelligence check,
I would love to. General intelligence is that is a 16.
okay. It reminds you of a scale,
A scale.
like an old, like
A
weighted
scale.
weight scale.
Yes.
With the pedestal on the top, and the red gem is sort of like a diamond on a point, and it's resting on the point, and it's a dark, dull red.
This appears to be some sort of weighing scale, perhaps either weight or quality of soul or magic or something of this sort. Anyone have any fanciful ideas to add on to my observation?
Would that be Arcana?
Yeah.
Can I make a religion check?
Yes, or religion.
To make
and
a religion check.
sorry, you also get some abjuration magic coming from the table, from some of the a couple of the scrolls on the table.
And would you remind me the specifics of abjuration magic? Is
Usually for like protection.
Okay. I thought so.
Protection, defense, buffs.
Yes.
Healing can also be abjuration.
The alien character for the Chemilites.
That's a 21 on religion.
You haven't seen anything like this specifically. But you know enough about the Scarlet Blade and your history there with this religion. The Scarlet Blade values not just the presence of force and attack and battle, but also the defense of others.
Absolutely.
And so, if you've got a scale with some shields and some swords, might need to balance them.
Okay. And how many of...
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shields.
Ooh. We have props.
Physical props.
I love
Okay.
5 shields.
all
And
defense, I think.
7 swords. And if you pick them up and take them off, which you know would not be an issue, you can feel them as they are different weights. And if you flip them over, there is there are small markings on the back of, or inscribed on each of them, that you can kind of tell, okay, this is marking this amount of weight for this one and this amount of weight for this one.
Okay.
I must ask, is this a 9 or 11?
That's a 9.
Compare it to the
It is a
10.
9. Yes, but consider this could be... That is no such thing. This is still 12.
We're just gonna set up. Like
Yes, they have Roman numeral. What is the equivalent of Rome?
They are.
Arklands.
That is for your all's benefit. They are
that would be
other a
draconic.
different type of
It would be.
marking.
Draconic numerals.
Yeah, they're not draconic numerals on there. They're just like
They'd probably be Minotaur, if anything.
yeah. So you recognize. Oh,
Yeah.
these are numbers.
Yeah.
However, I am also very intelligent, so I also recognize it. I don't have to be a minotaur to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do any of you check out the table? Or are you all congregating over by the swords now?
Before we do this puzzle, I do recommend we take another look around the room, see if there's any more helpful information.
Yeah.
Such as the table. I will do it.
Yeah. Which
And he
you
dances over there.
you two as agents of the Concord, you see books and scrolls and stuff, and there is a fancy book set up on a pedestal next to one of the
Is there
knights on
any
the
particular
southern wall.
magic emanating from it?
Let me double check. No type of magic emanating from it. There is a one of the scrolls on the table emanates some abjuration. But
Very good. I would love to investigate this book.
yeah.
Do you have all odd numbers?
yes.
15, 7,
Mhm.
3, 5. Okay.
15.
So I need at least one odd number.
Do we have?
Well, I guess you could just combine two of these and get an even.
While they work on that, I
We
would
have a
like to
9.
So
investigate
the-
this book.
Okay. So the book.
Oh yeah, is that?
Sorry, I'm trying to find my notes while they're looking at that.
Smaller than the 10.
There's many pages.
It's
to
smaller than the
investigate.
10, so it has
Alright.
to be a 9.
So you see this book. It is
Oh, I see what you mean.
kind of opened up, and you see text in common, but it's very beautiful, very elegant. This deep ruby red with gold, with silver filigree on it, and you make a religion check.
Very well. I shall make a religion check. Religion is a +10, so that will make it a 25.
This is a religious text about Chimera.
Yes.
Do you reach out and touch it, or are you just looking at it?
Oh, I touch it.
Oh
Okay.
no! Before she gets a chance
You
to
are
touch
not-
it,
No, he's occupied. Make a dexterity.
We are looking at
You allow
the swords
me
and
to walk over
shields.
to the
Make a
table.
general dexterity check.
I was looking at it. Henderson is keeping an eye on
That's a
that
natural
one.
one.
You pick up
With confidence.
this book with the most
Hang on.
confidence in the world, and it crumbles to dust in your hands.
I feel like,
Like the paper is so old, it just like there's pieces of it still visible, but if you ever picked up like an old piece of paper that's been like stuck to something in your car and it just like kind of rips without you even doing anything,
yep.
like
He will dust his hands off and move on to the next item.
yep. So that is the
I have a
very
passive perception of 20.
yeah. You see him
see
reach
his
for
hand.
this book that's like set aside on a special pedestal, pick it up, and then dust off hands.
Henderson.
There's a
I
little
gotta keep
poof
calm.
of dust as it crumbles back onto
It's
the
not
pedestal.
completely lost. Like the cover is still more or less intact, but like you picked it up and like several of the pages fell out and just disintegrated. it would be borderline unreadable.
I was
So
even
you're
into
thankfully not
Yes,
paying attention
but
to you.
you can go and investigate the table
I
if you
would
wish.
love to.
On the table there are
Can you pass me the
several books.
Yeah. Have fun.
2 scrolls and 3 books on the table that look to be in decent enough condition to make out some writing if you handle them carefully. Now, I will say, make another dexterity check with advantage this time because the last one crumbled.
Yes, that is a 19 on the die and a 7. So I'll dex a 19 with the dexterity check. That would be a flat dexterity.
Yes, flat dexterity.
That would be a flat 20.
Okay, you are able to handle these.
You finish.
Bless
your
you.
thing.
Thank you.
Bless you. You were able to handle these with enough care that they don't immediately fall apart like the fancy book did. The first scroll that you pick up is mostly decayed, and about 90% of it is illegible. And the writing is in Celestial, which you would recognize. Do you speak Celestial?
I do not speak Celestial, however, I do have a spell which can allow me to read.
You recognize the font regardless. Make a Arcana check.
An Arcana check?
Because this is the one that is radiating the abjuration.
Yes, that is a 22. 22.
22?
Yes.
Okay. You recognize this is likely a spell scroll, but too little of it remains to be able to accurately discern, and because you don't speak Celestial, you're like, okay, this is definitely like a circle and spell glyphs, but too little of it remains to really cast it, even if you could read it. So you don't know what spell it is or what spell it was. The second scroll that you pick up, about half of it is still legible. And it is written in common.
Oh, very nice.
And appears to be an inventory report that lists the fortress's stock of weapons, food, supplies. And one line near the bottom stands out to you.
Yes.
It notes 4 weapons of holy scarlet that are stored with the captain.
Holy scarlet. Must be made of the same material that he wears. Very valuable, very good for the Concord.
Yes. And then the 3 books that are in good enough condition to make out are written in a mix of Elvish and Common.
I cannot read Elvish.
Well, the common ones...
I should be able to, but I didn't have the language options. So.
You are a high enough intelligence in general to discern that they are... You see different types of handwriting in each book. Even the ones in Elvish, you're like, this is a different script than, like, 5 pages earlier.
Different contributors?
And the ones in Common look like strategy notes. You know, moving forces to one part, moving forces over there, notes about Murrock, notes about... And then several entries later, you see notes about Cassandra's forces in Keenyavel.
These go very far back indeed.
Yeah. Make an intelligence check.
I will. I shall make an intelligence check. There's another natural one. I may have to return to
These could all have been written last week, for all you know. Like, these could all have been written within a week of each other.
Clearly not versed on my Chimera history.
Yes.
While
Yes.
Paris, he or she?
He.
While Paris is investigating that, I have divvied up all of the shields on one side of the scale, plus the sword weighing 2 and the sword weighing 4.
4. So it's 6 total.
6 total.
And then the rest of the swords on the other side. Should be 45 and 45.
All right.
Is that how you intended this puzzle to work? Or did he
That
kinda
certainly
cheat it?
works. The gem, as you're laying out the shields and laying out all the swords. So you have 2 swords on the side with the shields.
Yep.
The gem kind of tilts towards either side and then glows bright red, and you hear a boom as the door unlocks.
Both doors or just one?
No, just the one door
West?
right next to the circle.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So just that door unlocks
Oh.
Is the door
and
directly-
opens
I didn't
to
see the west.
another spiral staircase.
Another spiral staircase.
And you kind of peek your head inside, and you do see a lever on the inside wall that is currently tilted up.
At a glance, can I tell what it does?
It probably opens the door. Like if you're in the staircase, the door closes automatically behind you after a certain amount of time, a la Skyrim.
Yes.
You have the Camerites were built a well-fortified fortress, but they were not stupid. You gotta have an emergency exit.
Exactly.
Understood.
I would like to very carefully take the items I found and place them in my bag of holding.
You can do that.
That's really nice.
I do,
What is your passive perception?
my passive perception is 12. But as soon as I finish this, I am turning around to look and,
You see him with his bag of holding at the pedestal, and he's sweeping like a little bit of dust into the bag.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the pedestal.
There was definitely something on that pedestal
something
when you walked in the room. You remember it?
And he just like crumbles and he's sweeping it.
what are you doing?
Collecting resources. Very interesting. I will be reading these at a later time.
You will not be taking them out of this fortress.
Says who?
Me.
Why? It is not your fortress.
No, it is the fortress of my deity.
Yes. Well, not everything that belongs to your
If
mommy
you-
belongs to you as well.
Would like to read them? You may sit here and do so.
We have other places to be. I will read them in a moment. But for now, you unlocked the beautiful staircase. I would like to investigate it as well. Please and thank you. I am not a malicious man, sir. I am simply gathering things to investigate at a better place. But for now, we have much to continue on our journey.
Yeah. And Trey, as a note for your character, you are able to bring things out of the fortress. This fortress is in ruins. You guys aren't, unless you have the unless you have the intent for the Camerites to come in and start rebuilding this place, which might be, but if she takes them, as long as they go with you in the end.
The which is what he's concerned about.
Yes.
Is that it's like it's not an issue of access, it's an issue of ownership.
Mm-hmm.
This is so the Concord is intending to just help clear this out for the Camerites to.
The Concord is intending to clear this out for the Concord's own business.
Yes.
You guys are here on a research gathering mission.
You're not necessarily fully aligned in.
No. He is here to... the Concord is like, yeah, go with this guy. He's a guide. He'll be a great asset in helping you get through this place. And your goal is to clear this place out of anything that might be valuable to research at the Concord.
Mm-hmm. Concord has its own interests.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy is over here saying,
Please.
no. You guys don't get to keep that stuff. That stuff is for me. Or to stay here. It belongs to my people.
Yeah.
I am not inferring that I shall keep this forever, but that I am carrying it with me so that we can study it at a certain date, other than right now, where we are still investigating while we have limited time and resources.
Then I suggest you leave it here.
For what? Somebody else to grab? Or perhaps we'll exit a different way and we don't get our hands on these after all. Trust
That's
me,
where
as
it
long
should be.
as the bag is with me and you see me, it will not be leaving your sight. I'm not a fast runner. I'm not going to try to run away from you. Do you think I could outrun you? No. So the bag, right here, is with me. Very slow runner, very short man. And it will be safe.
So I'm about how tall is Paris?
Paris is like 3 feet. You're well over twice his height.
Yeah. 2.5 times the height. I lean down and I grab the top of the bag. And I lift.
He goes with it.
Gentlemen, this is a very inelegant display, and we
Would
do
you like
have
to help
more.
me? This is very embarrassing.
Your embarrassment is of none of my concern.
Are you on the Concord side or not?
I'm on the side of elegance and knowledge. of which we will gain neither if
Your
we
elegance
fight
is
each
farts
other.
after cheese.
If we continue to fight each other instead of progressing through this dangerous establishment, neither one of us is going to get what we want.
So put the bag down. Please.
For the time being, it may be prudent to show a little bit of grace to your smaller brethren.
Can't keep a straight face with you.
Please.
Hawthorne
That's okay. Henderson, it's fine.
should make a persuasion check.
I'm actually good at that. I'm not going to use that. I rolled 2 nat ones with that. Thankfully, I have advantage on some things. Perception.
Playing characters with high charisma who do not use their
Sweet.
charisma.
28.
Can I make an insight check against Paris to infer whether or not you intend to squirrel them away?
Go for it.
And you can make either deception or persuasion. You do not have to say which.
That's a flat 10.
It's 11 on the die.
Your charisma could be negative, I don't know.
It's a 20.
Oh. Why is your charisma so high?
He's a professor.
You're a wizard!
He's a professor.
He has to be very persuasive where he's at.
He is not a one-trick pony. He has many things
All
he
right.
can do.
Between those two...
He's charismatic in the exact opposite way that Henderson is.
Yeah.
Situational charisma.
What is Hawthorne's?
18.
Really?
His name is
20, 18, 20.
Wow, really? Wow.
Wild.
What a wild group.
your charisma is not a 20. You just had a
No.
roll
No,
on a
her
20.
charisma's
His
20.
Paris's charisma is a 20.
Good for him.
I got good stats. What can I say? Actually, I put everything into those.
Know what your character's name is now? Henderson Hawthorne.
Henderson Hawthorne.
I'll take it.
Amazing. But between those two rolls, I will drop the bag.
It's a long drop.
It is. You drop like
I would
a
love
full
to make
foot or two.
a dex save to actually land without plopping on my butt. That's a 4 on the die.
You plop on your butt.
Yeah.
You don't take damage, but you plop on your butt.
And stashes his bag.
Now, the stairs.
Yes, let us continue our expedition.
I will go to the stairs and start descending.
Do you like my marker? It has raccoons on it. I received it from
All
I
right.
wish it would stop saying that all the time. It keeps popping up.
There you go. All right. So you descend another set of spiral stairs to a large chamber about 40 feet on either side. And this one has still 8 suits of crimson armor.
1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5,
Yes,
6,
8. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm squinting. I have the map on my computer. What am I doing? 8 suits of crimson armor.
Yep.
A large door right in front. 2 on the western wall. And opposite them are 2 open passageways. And immediately to the east, as you come down the stairs, is an area that is very much a large forge.
I don't know if there's I would love to...
Mr. Moran, would you like to take the lead on this again?
Yes. I will
I'm not
go
going
to the
cast
forge.
detect magic.
Okay.
I'm going to let him walk around where he wants.
My assumption is that the forge looks long out of use.
Very much so.
Okay.
The area is very cluttered. Tools and scrap metal, leather, metals,
Can I
wood.
identify what type of metal?
Most of it is steel. Iron, steel.
Is there any Isaiah steel?
Here, no.
Okay.
There's some partially finished weapons. Again, mostly just regular steel. A trough with about an inch of murky water in it.
Yeah.
And
just look at it and sneer. That has been there for hundreds of years. That is.
Yeah, it is.
It has its own ecosystem now.
Yes.
The thought of dunking Paris into it very much crosses my mind.
It's a good
But
thing I picked
You
for
feel a
precipitation.
slight warm tingle in the back of your head as that thought crosses your mind.
No. So I assume that's the 4 braziers on the map.
Yes.
What about the things in front of?
There's some benches. The central area you would recognize it as sort of a practice training area. There's 4, they're not braziers, they're practice dummies. There's one central brazier hanging on the ceiling, and there's practice dummies around. So it's an area where you can practice combat and have people sit on the benches watching and taking turns. And there are suits of armor around.
I'm going to try the north door.
All right, the north door is locked.
All right.
But you are able to peek up on the and see peeking through. Yeah, I've learned how to use this fog of war tool. A kitchen area.
Okay.
That is opened. And you can see there are 2 doors on either side of it. And you just kind of peek your head in there. But the door to the north is locked.
Okay. I'll try both of the westward doors as well.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, an important thing I forgot.
Yes.
When that book crumbled to pieces, you heard a small clattering and would have seen, and I will say either of you make a perception or investigation check.
I have a passive 20.
Passive of 20. When you
20.
I will say you noticed this because you went over to that book area to see what did she just break.
Yeah.
You see a scarlet red key on the floor underneath that book that had fallen out of the book that crumbled to ashes when she was sweeping it. And she just missed it because she rolled an @1. So you have that on your person.
All right.
And
Does it fit the north door?
It does, but there are 2 keyholes.
I would like to explore the forge.
He already explored the forge, but you look around, you find the same thing. It's scraps of metal.
Taking a look around,
Yeah.
observing things.
Nothing of value. There's that murky water that you're somewhat tempted to drink, but also you know that would probably be a bad idea.
Probably kill me.
And the southern
Westward door.
westward door is unlocked.
You were going to say something? Mr. Hawthorne?
I don't know.
Disappointing. Do something with yourself. You're not here just to accompany me, are you not? You are part of this Cerulean Concord as well?
I don't think you understand that, yes, that is my primary purpose.
I'm bashful.
All right, and
Could you stand a little further back?
Actually,
then?
both doors
I can
are
still-
unlocked.
I
My
can still
mistake.
smell your musk.
but you start with the southern door, and it leads to an infirmary. And there are no bodies, which is odd that you've not found any bodies
Yeah.
in this entire fortress.
Must have been evacuated.
Is the illustration shows blood? Would
Yes,
you say that
there is
blood
a lot
on
of dried
beds?
blood in this room.
Okay.
This was a place of war.
It is very old blood.
Very, very old.
Oh.
And very long dried. There's some medical books.
Nothing of importance.
Nothing of any real value in here. Some old kind of general herbal remedies. Notes about those that would have been used. thousands of years ago. Actually, at this
Kelly's
point.
will flip through them a little bit just to see if there's like, any interesting personal knowledge he can learn from very old medicinal techniques.
Are you proficient in medicine?
Probably not. I'm not.
It's all nonsense to you. This feels like, it seems like stuff that like your grandmother would say. Would be like, oh yeah, like rub some of this herb on like your mosquito bites and
He
it'll
also
go away.
stashed the book. He's a goblin. He's quite the collector.
Yep.
Is this your revenge for me in Peak and Baldur's Gate being a loot goblin?
No, actually, remember
Because she's an actual loot goblin.
this character existed
Oh, I'm aware.
from my own one shot.
I'm aware I didn't. This specific trait was not necessarily present, though.
What is
really doing
Henderson
Skyrim.
Hawthorne doing? Is he following into the
Mr.
infirmary?
Henderson. We're just gonna call him Mr. Henderson from now on.
Mr. Henderson.
Because that's who he is. He will take a look around for another book like the one that Paris crumbled. Or something else of similar importance on another pedestal.
There is nothing visible in the rooms that you have explored, and even going into the kitchen, there are 2 other large doors.
Okay. He will try.
And there's the other door on the western wall.
He will try the south door first, and then if that doesn't work, he'll try the north door.
You go into the south door and it opens. Not an issue. And inside you find
Oh, barracks.
barracks. And this seems pretty standard for you. You were a soldier at one point. You know how these looks. There are several bunk beds. And you can, are you going to spend time looking around the room, or are you only looking for things that are obvious?
He's going to just look around to see if there's anything, like, important or out of the ordinary.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Could I argue for perception? Just because I have advantage with that? If I'm just looking.
Sure.
Okay,
I will
cool.
allow it.
Cool, that gives me a little bit better. 25.
You do, in fact, find some items there. You find stuff tucked under beds. These look they're out of place because there's nothing really of value around here that you've seen. The place looks like it's kind of been cleared out, but you find personal effects. And I'm waiting for my spreadsheet to load. And while I'm waiting for that to load, what are the other 2 of you doing? Are you moving on to another room?
I would be checking out the north door
Okay.
above the infirmary.
Good lord. Why is this giving me such trouble? Okay. You rolled a what, 25?
Me? Yeah.
Okay. Roll
Think in
me
silence.
5 d20s. Or, sorry, 3 d20s and 1 d100.
So 5, 9, 6, the D20s, and you said 1D100?
Mm-hmm.
$25.
All right. You find a little brass figurine of a raven, a small collection of glass vials. They're all colored glasses. They're all,
Nothing in them.
there's nothing in them. But they just look like very finely made colored glass.
Would we
And
know
you said a
if-
6.
Sorry, go ahead.
And
Yeah.
you find a small set of pipes that look like they've been carved from bone. Like they're nice ivory, like whistle pipes.
Yeah.
Would we know if a raven is a symbol for Chimera?
You can make a religion check if you want.
Do I have to make a check or do I just know?
You're
Trey
not.
knows.
You are not in
You're
that
not
room at the moment.
investigating.
You are in the
That's
other
true.
room.
24.
24. You know it is a symbol of Chimera.
Which is not unusual, given that we are in, one of Chimera's
Yep.
temples. So, or whatever, fortress.
Yep. And you also find a pole of collapsing, just kind of tucked under someone's bed.
Being a somewhat useful item, and I'm assuming in decent
It's
shape.
in
'cause
decent
it's
shape. Yeah. It's
It's a
not.
magic item. They
Yeah.
don't really decay.
Exactly.
It's not anything special.
He'll use a little prestidigitation on it just to clean it up, and then he'll put it in his bag. A useful tool for later, perhaps.
And Trey, you investigate.
Yeah.
This room up here.
It's like a commander's barracks.
Yes, you find this room is about 25 by 15 feet. Small bed pressed against the far wall. A small table with a very elegant ivory horn is resting on the table.
Horn like cornucopia, horn like that you blow, or
Horn that, like,
a
you blow.
trophy. Okay.
There is a desk with a few scattered papers and a dried inkwell, a very tall wardrobe, a well-preserved banner of the Scarlet Blade hanging up on the wall. Across from the bed is a small cupboard with 4 goblets and 2 unopened bottles of wine. And on the top is a pair of scrolls. In front of the scrolls is a red key, identical to the one you found upstairs, tucked in the book tome room. There's no book with it; it's just resting. And immediately south of the door is a rack of 4 Azea steel swords and an Azea steel shield. And next to the those is a small shelf of books, along with roll me 3 d20.
Alrighty. 1, 2, and 9.
You find a gnome-sized pair of reading glasses, a very nice spork, like it is pristine, and a 9.
Magical spork.
A very fine silvered hand mirror with a handle that has it reminds you almost like a ship mast with like the carving of a not a mast
The figurehead.
the figurehead
Yeah.
where like the carving is
Intricate
and almost has a womanly shape to it.
I just kind of gently touch the banner, like with reverence. Just
Nothing happens.
barely brushing
And
it.
there's a
yeah.
there is a large suit of armor in the center of the room.
But yeah, I kind of just very faintly touch it, and then I'm gonna go back to the door. I'm gonna pick up the key. I'm going to go back to the door and check and see if it has a lock. The door to this to this office.
There is a lock on the door, but the key does not fit.
Would it be possible for me to lock it from the inside and shut the door and go out? Like, you know how you can turn the lock on a front door, and then when you shut it behind you, it's locked?
Depends
Yeah.
on the technology of the door.
There is like a steel bar that you can pull down that will effectively block the door. And as you go to do that,
Would that not lock me inside it as well?
it would.
Yeah,
I
so
think
my
the idea is that he doesn't want others getting in there.
yeah,
Yes,
I want
there
to
is-
seal this room behind me
From what
as
you
I exit.
make an investigation check.
Okay. Yay. 5.
From what you're seeing, there is not a way to do that. There is the steel bar that can seal the office door with you inside of it, or it remains unlocked. And I will say, as you're very carefully looking around this room, do you touch either the scrolls?
No.
No. You
I will.
hear...
Yeah.
You're not
why
in the
letting
room.
you get there.
It's less of a voice that's in your head, and more like
The insanity setting in.
no. It's like a feeling of
Direction.
sort of. It's like a thought comes to your mind almost unbidden of who are you?
Can I tell what kind of direction it comes from?
Yeah. Make a religion check.
8.
We'll say make it with advantage.
Yay.
Your foot smells like sour cream.
12.
Okay, that's enough.
So the
The
armor.
knight from behind you.
Yeah, the armor set. That's what I would have assumed.
Yeah.
I turn around, pull the steel bar across the door,
Okay.
because Paris is not getting in here if I can help it.
He's on his way, though.
Yeah, well, I just sealed the door. I kneel in front of the statue, or not the statue, the armor. Zahir Maran, Camerite. And I've bowed my head.
Rise, my son.
Rise, my glorious creation. Rise.
I stand.
What is your oath?
Mine is not an oath.
Do
but
you
a
in-
pact.
What is your intent in this fortress?
The word, he's not pausing. I can't. My brain is telling me reservation. That's not like revere. Reveration? Is that a word?
Reverence?
Reverence. Thank you. Reverence and preservation. Those that accompany me, I cannot speak for, but it was their organization that discovered the fortress.
Understood. Below you will find something sacred to our goddess. Should you retrieve it, know that danger will awaken. But
Would it be best for it to be returned to the goddess?
it may. But it may wish to accompany you on your journey.
It?
I understand.
You take my key. Should you wish for the others with you to accompany you downstairs, you may enter through the main door. Otherwise, behind my banner is another entrance if you wish to journey alone.
Do the passages connect?
They do.
Can I open the main door from the other side?
You can.
I will not abandon the agreement I have made, but I would like to keep this room restricted for as long as possible.
The second scroll bears my last will and testament. Please return it to your order.
Then I will take the scroll.
Yep. You take the last will and testament of Captain Nasir.
And I will cast Galder's Speedy Courier. Summon a small air elemental to a spot within range, and it has a chest. I put the Will and Testament in the chest, and as the lid closes, it vanishes and appears in front of whoever my supervisor would be in
Okay.
Hemorrhoids.
Yep. Easy enough. Is there anything else you put in the box?
No, my intent is to leave this this room sealed. So for the time being, no.
Okay.
Then I will go through the secret passage behind the banner,
Yep.
backtrack to the main door, and unlock it with the
Very nice.
with the second key.
Boop, 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 boop. In that passage, you see it first. You see a large obelisk, about 2.5 feet on either side, 4 feet tall with dark red carvings. You see 4 large stone knights positioned around each corner, each turned in different directions.
Okay.
And you can very easily, there's like a latch on the inside. You can unlock the doors and push them open.
I do so.
Yep. And Paris, as you were exploring the forge, you hear the door open behind you and
How did you get through there?
Trade secret.
Trade secret. Oh, do tell me more. I'm most fascinated to learn.
Perhaps once you've earned a bit more trust. And I turn to look at the obelisk.
He
Yep.
certainly has a superiority complex. He thinks his goddess is the greatest goddess of all time.
She is.
Mr. Henderson, do you explore any of the other, the northern room across from the kitchen, or do you hear the door open and go?
I think if he hears a door open and he sees that the room is open, he would move to there to investigate and see what's going on with the knights and the obelisk.
Yep. Oh. Okay, that just seems my map. That doesn't seem yours. All right.
I can,
You have to do that yourself.
what is written? Like you said that there's red carvings on the
Yes.
obelisk.
What languages do you speak?
Common and Minotaur.
All right. Well, one of them is written in Common, and
Yay.
you speak Elvish.
I'm an elf. I hope so.
Okay. Well, you never know.
Could have been raised by dwarves. We don't know.
Yeah. So, you recognize there were 4, each side says the same thing in a different language. One of them is Common, one of them is Elvish. The other 2, you would recognize, Pettis, as, though you may not be able to read them, we recognize the script for Celestial and Draconic. But in Common and in Elvish, it says, "Together we look towards victory," and the V in victory is capitalized.
Who is Victory? Is this metaphorical? Rhetorical?
And at the very top of the obelisk, which you can easily see because you're 7 feet tall, is a symbol of the Scarlet Blade, kind of inscribed on a disc.
Chimera is victory.
Illuminati. What?
Chimera is victory.
Oh yes, of course. It's very religious. Everyone wants
And there is
to
a
be their own
door,
goddess.
a smaller door on the far side, but it is sealed shut, and there is no keyhole.
You should know, considering the fact that you're exploring this fortress. Kiera is more than just someone that has dedicated followers. She is the goddess of victory.
Ah, yes, of course. I know that very well. I knew that since I was very little.
You're still very little.
I think Anderson gets like a very slight smile. It's like, I might like this guy. He might be alright.
Pellis will give an elbow jab to your thigh as he passes by.
Did you roll me a perception check to see if you noticed the
That's fair, that's
slight smile?
Natural 20.
Okay.
You see all.
I can sense the bullshit.
It is very easy to sense when my face reaches most people's buttocks.
I love you so much.
So, the statues, they are facing in different directions, yes? Do they appear to have rotating bases? Is there
Make an
anything
investigation check.
They're pointing to on the wall?
Yeah, Zahir wouldn't do the investigation. He would just go over to one and kind of see if it moves easily.
Make an athletics check.
Cool.
If not 20 for investigation.
You do see some small markings at the very bottom of the base that would indicate that it can move.
That is an 11.
You feel it kind of shift, but it is stuck.
Can I tell, is it stuck because it's not meant to move? Because
It's stuck because it's very heavy.
Hawthorne,
Yes.
I could use your assistance.
Very well. What direction are we pointing it to? I assume toward the obelisk.
Indeed.
Very well.
Athletics?
What's your
one,
bonus?
One better. I have a +5 to strength.
Okay,
But-
then I will assist you,
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Sure.
because my athletics is a +3.
Okay.
Can I
Well,
also
my
make
athletics is only a +5, but
a check at disadvantage
still better.
to move one of the statues?
I mean, sure.
All on myself.
You can also see if there's anything you might have that can make it easier to move.
That's a 7.
Yeah, no. It does not budge.
I shall investigate further. I only got a 22 investigation, so...
I mean, it'll move, but you can... There are many things that can make stuff easier to move.
I shall go back to the kitchen and search for any bottles of oil.
Yeah, easy enough. You find within the kitchen, the first thing that catches your attention is a pot that is hanging over the stove that does, in fact, have something congealed inside of it.
Nice.
2,000-year-old soup.
2,000-year-old soup.
And the place does... Investigating the kitchen, it does look like it was abandoned in a hurry. There are cups and bowls with rotten bits of food and drink all over the table. It's a mess.
Yeah.
But finding some oil is easy enough.
Yes. Very much so. I will bring as much as I can get.
Yeah. You find a sizable jug.
Which
Yes.
is quite sizable.
I have a question.
Okay.
What are these statues made out of?
Stone.
Okay. Do they seem like they have stuff built up on them that could be preventing them from moving as easily, like lots of moss or something like that?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
These are like...
So
I guess
they're
they'd be-
pretty clean. They're in
they-
decent condition.
Yeah. Probably more like marble than...
Okay.
Like, they are well polished, but these are like 8-foot tall, hefty stone marble statues. They are just heavy.
Honkin.
I bring the oil.
All
I
right.
will start pouring it at the base of the one that they are currently working on.
Okay. Yep. You go ahead and do that, and you make a check with advantage.
I did make one because he was giving me help.
Okay. What did you make? What did you roll?
Worse.
What was?
My total was 12. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
That's my highest
It
roll.
does budge a little bit more, and you guys can take the time to
Yeah, he
try again if you want.
please.
This takes a while.
You know what? I will pop out the immovable rod. Does that...
The immovable
It's
rod
not
or
a movable, it's a
or
collapsing
collapsible
pull of
Yeah.
collapsing.
I gotta use that to give myself more leverage.
Okay, yeah, make the check with advantage.
Not rolling well. 17.
The statue does move. With the help of the oil, the DC was lowered. And so the statue takes you some effort, but especially with the pole, it turns and clicks into place where it's facing the obelisk.
I'm not quite as young as I once used to be.
You've never been young. Pelias shall lubricate the other three.
All right.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I think
For
it's a matter.
For
expediency's sake.
expediency,
It's
you
not
do...
a matter of whether we do it; it's a matter of how long it takes.
Yes. So we will say it
I have
takes you
to
some
use
time.
my second wind just to get through all of them.
Yeah. But with the help of the oil, it does grease things up a little bit, whatever gears are in the bottom. And with all 4 statues point towards the obelisk, the final door opens. And you see... zoom out.
Oh, the stairs.
Stairs going down.
2 more stairs.
To another set of spiral stairs.
Oh, if it's not too late, there is one other thing I would have included in the
Yeah, sure.
Galders. I would have just found. You said there was an inkwell.
Yeah, dried inkwell.
Yeah, I would use prestidigitation if I could to kind of restore it a little bit,
Easy enough.
and just write a note describing the passage and the location of this office.
Yep.
So in a worst case scenario, if I for some reason don't come back, the Camerites that come here will know
Yes.
exactly how to get into this room without needing to break down the door.
Yes. And when you entered the chamber with the statues, there was like a stone wall that you could kind of move out of the way and then easily move back.
Yeah.
All right. So you go down.
Down into Goblin. Down.
And
Spooky.
the stairs end that far end hallway. And it is dark.
Okay.
But you still have your light cantrip
I
up.
shall
'cause that
cast the
just...
dancing lights to light the path before us.
And the stairs go down quite a ways, because this ceiling is 20 feet high once you get to that bottom, the very bottom chamber.
Nice.
And it is a dead end at the end of the hallway.
There's no visible door.
The wall is very intricately carved with a depiction of an army led by a soldier, a knight. And you can see it almost looks like a ruby dust inlaid to give it color, to show she is wearing ruby colored armor. Several soldiers behind her have raised torches with the flames adorned with ruby dust and red paint. And on either side of the wall are 2 unlit braziers.
I'll use prestidigitation to light them if I can.
Okay, you light them up, and the room is very clearly now visible. Henderson, you have a high enough passive perception that you do see a seam at the base of the wall that would indicate it either slides up or down. And an inscription near the top reads, "Present ruin, and my door will open."
Present ruin. You should eat some cheese. Show them what ruin really looks like.
That would be runs, not ruin. Mr. Moran, do you have any ideas as to what ruin could mean in the context of Chimera?
One of Chimera's most frequent foes is Murok, the World Breaker,
The World Breaker.
God of Ruin. But I do not know why or what would be presented. The fortress's inner sanctum would not be locked behind something only the enemy could open. Can I make a religion check to see if anything else?
Sure, religion or history.
Okay.
And I will allow you to also make a
Flat 10.
religion check. Or history.
I think it's the same for me, either or the same. Yeah, they're both +9, so 13.
Okay. Ruin. You get stuck on that word. And you're right. This would not open to destruction. And you look at Master Henderson for a second. And you remember seeing Elvish script throughout this place.
Mm-hmm.
And as he says the word ruin, you recall that there's a very old Elvish word that is ruin. But the translation for it in common is red flame. It's not difficult, but makes sense if this place has Elvish things throughout it.
Yes.
Which wasn't very common for Chimera, but that's why it stands out to you.
Is there a way to make red fire? Perchance?
Prestidigitation, can that change the color?
Prestidigitation doesn't do colored flame, at least not anymore. It may have done it before.
This
Measure illusion magic?
Paris
Yes.
is the glittering substance in the wall. Is it magical?
Is it magical? Well, you might have to ask very, very politely if you were to get me to do something.
Do I know if it's magical?
Do you have to check magic?
Cast detect magic.
I have one use, or it's ritual cast. Henderson's fed up with Paris. He's like, alright, I'm not gonna wait
I
for
have
Scott.
been bullied unnecessarily.
The dust itself is not magical. You do get some abjuration magic from the razors themselves. It's very, very faint. But you have enough experience with this guy to determine abjuration is probably just they're part of what's keeping the door sealed. But the dust itself is not magical.
Okay. Henderson will relay that.
Is there anything else around the room?
No.
Nothing we
It
could
is it is bare. You could scrape some stuff off the wall. There's a lot of stuff you can do. There's a lot of things that can turn fire red.
I would love to try minor illusion for a red flame.
Do you just make one in your hand?
Create one with minor illusion.
Doesn't do anything.
Unfortunate.
You could try it on the braziers.
I will use minor illusion to turn the brazier lights red.
It's an illusion, does not work.
Illusion is not work.
Perhaps if there is something upstairs that could...
That was my thinking as well.
Perhaps something around the forge.
Well, there was a locked door that I was unable to get into, so perhaps something is in there.
No,
No. Why do you not think so?
I checked.
insight check. It's a 2 on the die.
He definitely checked, and you believe him. That's the most honest you've seen that guy.
I have not said a single lie.
That's true.
The entire time. I think about the different rooms upstairs, and I think about the infirmary. And I do just try, I take my sword, and I cut the palm of my hand, and sprinkle some blood onto the flame, and see if that does anything.
It doesn't, but as you're holding your sword, and you use it to cut your hand, which you will take a point of damage.
Sure. I have temporary hit points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your sword is red.
Put the sword in the fire.
You put it there. How long do you hold it?
A few seconds. Probably something like 6 seconds.
6 seconds go by. You see this tiny little bit of fire, like reddish glow, start to come from the sword. And you pull it out, and the reddish glow goes away. Good work, it took time.
Alright.
How could your blade last in the fire?
It is Isaiah steel. It is enchanted, and it is a masterwork. This flame will not damage it. And I leave it there for... I sit and wait.
You sit and wait, and after about 30 or so seconds, the brazier turns red.
Ah, very good. Not try the other one.
When I remove the sword, does it stay red?
Yep.
Then I go to the other one.
Very
Yep.
nice.
And you do the same thing to the other one.
30 seconds.
About 30 seconds later, both braziers alight a bright red and shoot upwards for a moment. And you see this glitter reflected, all the ruby alight on this beautifully carved portrait.
Fascinating.
And the door slowly drops with a deep rumble into the earth.
Very nice.
And as you enter the chamber, let me show you what you see.
Legolas, what do your elf eyes see? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Thank you.
There are 2 stone braziers, or lanterns, I guess, on either side that immediately light up as you enter the
Do
room.
they light up with normal flame or red?
Normal flame.
Okay.
And 2 hanging braziers near the center that also alight. Immediately to the left and right of the door are 2 huge statues, even bigger than the ones upstairs that you had to turn, of Camorites. There is that, as the braziers alight, you see that faint red shimmer across the stone of them. There is something about them that is strong, very strong. Beside each of them is a stone coffin, very simple. And there's, at the top of the coffin, it's sort of like another stone slab kind of up on its side that bears inscriptions. And if you just take a minute to glance at it, you can see names and ranks. 2 more just like that are on the far wall. Above those 2 on the far wall is a large mural of a great battle. Soldiers in red armor fighting alongside men and women that are wreathed in flames. On one half, they are fighting against an army clad in spiked and rusted armor and a great Tarrasque. And on the other side, they fight against an army of Celestials. And you have enough history and you two would have enough history as well to know that these are likely depictions of the War of Light, obviously with the Celestials, and an enemy of the Scarlet Blade was Murok, so it's probably Murok forces that they're fighting against as well. In the very center of the room, resting on a section of scarlet marble, is a elegant coffin. It bears an ornate carving of a shield adorned with rubies, and laid across of it is a sword. And at the headstone is carved a very simple inscription: "Bringer of victory, our steadfast commander. Blessed be she who now stands at the right hand of Chimera." And on the wall directly above it, kind of separating the two halves of the mural, is a banner bearing the symbol of Chimera.
I walk over and kind of do whatever the equivalent would be of like the
Yeah, yeah.
And I say a short prayer in Minotaur.
Very easy enough to do. And as you walk over to it, you see at the foot of the coffin is sort of a very small wood table, with a nice scarlet drape, very worn and old,
Sure.
but preserved this far
Yeah,
underground.
the sealed chamber, yeah.
Yeah. Atop that is a sealed gold and ivory scroll case resting on a golden stand. And in the center of the case is a piece of red metal that is very clearly Azea steel. A small plaque in front reads, "The last will and testament of Turiel, the first Camerite." Beside it are some small bottles and a small pyramid-shaped chest. If you make a religion check,
I should love to attempt to get my hands on this.
he's sitting right next to you, just so you know.
If I see you get within 2 feet of it, I am grabbing you by the scruff. That is a...
While you're doing your prayer, you see a little grubby goblin hand trying to reach past.
22 on religion.
The bottles are incense and perfume used in funerary rites, and the chest is likely a place for people to leave small offerings or mementos for the dead. Pretty standard practice, even for Camerites.
Yeah.
At least allow me to document what is here.
You may document
Where's the
whatever you wish. Documentation does not require contact.
I cannot write the inside of it onto paper. Just
No.
copy it. Just a little copy.
No.
Why not?
Because the last time you took something for review and study, it still hasn't left the bag.
Yes, because we're not finished here yet. I have not had a moment to sit
Nothing
down
in
and
this
copy them.
room is leaving this room.
Why did we hire the ball again?
Because without me, you likely would have had to knock down doors and cost many more lives, as the defenses of this fortress had to try and stop you.
I can handle myself just fine.
Besides, I have this grump.
The objective is the preservation of everything in here.
Yes.
Are
If
you
a
grumpy
battle
because of him?
in part.
This makes quite a lot of sense.
I feel quite bullied. Is this racism?
Is it racist for you to be saying that you're bullied?
Fair point.
I wish I was capable of keeping a straight face more.
Touché. Police, so investigate the other buses.
I will put Priest down, but again, anywhere within like a 5-foot radius of the main coffin, you are getting picked up off the ground.
He will investigate other things in the room.
You investigate, you do see the other coffins with some inscribed names and stuff in them, or on the top. that enough about these Camorite people. You know, they buried their dead usually in the place where they fell, with things like their weapons, books, their armor. Like, if there's anything valuable in this room that the Concord wants you to bring back, which is why you were sent here, it's gonna be in these coffins. You're gonna have to open them up.
I need your help. Come here. For the Baltics notice, I need to remove this.
Yep, I will say that I am occupied with the main display. I probably leave some gold in the offering
And
box.
you open up the offering box, and there's some dried flower petals, a handful of copper pieces, a piece of barely recognizable bread. Like,
I clear out the bread. The flower petals are probably like dried by this point, so I leave
dried
those.
flowers.
I do take the wound where I cut my hand to try with the fire, and I drip some onto some gold and place that in the box.
Easy enough.
I will require assistance moving the coffin lid. It's very heavy, very large for my poor little hands.
It would be prudent to be extraordinarily careful.
And that is why I ask you. Are you not capable of such things?
I am, but I am getting very old.
I begin to wonder more and more why you still go on these missions.
Again, because you are here, they need somebody to watch the children.
You are here to help me investigate, and you're doing a terrible, terrible job of it.
Henderson goes to lift and then goes,
No, that's my back.
Is that a nat 1?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've rolled like 5 nat ones.
Bro! Which dice are you using?
I've
rolling
used 3
Aries.
different dice.
Oh,
You just rolled one of Aries. That's not a
no. Stop that. Don't touch my dice. Here, use one of Trey's.
It will not matter. I will
Try
still
it.
roll ones.
Try it. Try it.
If I do roll a 1 here, I need you guys to never talk to me again about how bad my luck is, because it was not, at that point, it's not luck. It's a curse.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You
13.
almost got a
I
1.
was so close.
Hey, 13 is my lucky number.
That's not mine.
It's right next to a 1.
And there's, oh no, that's 4. Okay. I was like, oh, there it goes. There's the 1. It's just a very thin 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think my ears perk up when I hear the stone, like,
Shift.
You heard
scraping.
something crack. It wasn't actually the stone.
Yeah.
You heard something crack, and Anderson's just like bent over with a cane, like,
I'm not as young as I used to be.
And you would also know
Why are you just
that
blame
based
yourself?
on the words of the captain, there's an artifact in here
how many times actors
that-
do that.
he said you could take. It's probably going to be in this central coffin.
I say I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm going to stand up, look at the injured old man and the goblin.
Goblin is fumbling against the lid, trying to push it up,
It is not worth. It is like, this is a lid that you've got to slide off.
and he's practically head level with it.
Yeah.
I kind of I go over to the main coffin and slide off the.
Make an athletics check.
All right.
I will say with advantage for reasons.
Better 19.
A 19 will do it. You slide this coffin open. And as you do, you're kind of looking over your shoulder at the giant stone golems, basically.
Honestly, I'm not.
No?
I'm fully aware. I know it's like either this is going to happen or it's not. I'm not worried about it happening because I have, direction given.
Mm-hmm.
So if it happens, I'm ready to defend myself, but I'm not like, oh, is it going to... I'm just like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah. You two see him start moving that and immediately look at the golems. And as you slide it open, they don't move. You see a skeleton wearing the most elegantly made Azaeus plate armor that you have ever seen. An Azaeus steel helm rests on the head, mostly obscuring the skeletal face. It is very well decayed. It is purely bones. In the gauntleted hands is a beautiful long sword with a bright scarlet blade and a platinum hilt inlaid with rubies.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's not for eating.
Drop it. Drop it.
It's cheese.
Drop it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why would you ever try to tell me I can't eat something when it's you?
You have dignity. Something I
Does he?
don't.
No.
I used to.
Then I started playing things with you guys, and now...
Oh, sure, it's our fault. Uh-huh.
Yes, it is.
Yes, of course. You're just looking for excuses to lose it all.
Anyway, so,
that is what is within your carving.
I very kind of like, not because it's dangerous, but because it's like holy, I very gingerly kind of lift the longsword.
You lift the longsword, and as your hand makes contact with it, you get a feeling similar to what you had upstairs when you made contact with Nasir. But it's less concrete. But it's that same feeling of, who are you? And it's this feeling of like, almost like you have the urge to drop the sword for a moment.
I very much do not. But I take it and hold it in both hands as I kneel and bow my head. Zahir Maran, the Camerite.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion.
Flat 20.
All right. Let me check something. Yeah. Zahir Maran, Camerite. You hear your own name echo back. And you have a sense all of a sudden that you know.
Stop it!
Did you just break it?
Just a little bit.
Babe, stop. You have fake teeth. Stop.
It's only the
eating-
front ones.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The
Wow,
front
you
ones are crap.
faker.
You have a sense that you know this sword. You've never seen it before. But it's this sense of familiarity. And the sword respects you. And I'm going to give you this.
Ooh.
As you hold Kalali, the sword of the first Camerite. The two of you, well, he is in reverence with this sword, seemingly enraptured by it. Hear something move. Large stone begins. Yes. Let me show.
For the record, did we ever figure out, like, I assume I have piety.
Yeah, you can have, I would say 25.
Okay. Are you good?
I want to see
Too bad.
No, it's no meta knowledge. I want to admire Amy's handiwork.
You can look at
Yes.
it
For the
later.
practical prop.
My tea-stained paper. I have another one.
It almost looks from the back like there's like the Khmer
That
It
it is.
Yes.
I love it.
Yup.
And I need all three of you to roll initiative.
Alrighty.
And how do I start initiative on this thing?
So you have to add tokens to the map first.
Oh. Token. Players. Add Paris.
Exactly 50
Add
points.
Zahir.
That's it?
Add
I have a 0 in constitution and -2 in strength.
Oh, the strength doesn't matter, but
Okay,
like,
well that's just for to understand.
okay, when you rolled your dice,
Don't
did you
bite
roll
your
the
elbow.
ones and twos so you can re-roll?
Yeah, I already rolled those.
Then you re-rolled
I got a lot
more
of threes.
when
I got a lot of
you-
3s and 5s.
you
No, I didn't
when-
re-roll when I leveled up.
That's yeah.
and now how do I start combat?
So then there's the button in the top left.
It's 4 more.
Nope.
It's like the
It's a
little.
D6 for wizards. Sorry.
That one. Add all tokens.
Oh, I don't want to add all tokens.
Yes, you do.
Oh, combat encounter. Add all tokens.
Yes.
Okay.
57.
That adds all tokens on the map to the initiative.
Why are you doing the math for
Okay.
me?
Because I don't trust you to do it.
6, 7. Are you happy?
Absolutely not.
All right. Well, they rolled very low on initiative.
Well, that's very nice because I rolled a 19.
All right. 19 for Paris.
21.
21 for Zahir and Master Hawthorne.
The old man's lagging behind a little bit. He's only got a 17.
Would I immediately be attuned to it?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to.
Oh, they're pretty.
However, do you have the pact bond feature?
Yes.
So you can, because you can immediately bond to to a weapon that you touch.
While that's true, I'm going to kind of just, in reverence, I'm not going to wield it until I've
That's
attuned
fair.
to it. So I'm going to gently place it back down in the coffin, draw my own Azaeus steel blade, and ready to fight.
All right. So up first is Zahir. You hear Pettis begin to panic as the giant Azaeus golem starts to turn and raise its sword above him.
Okay, I'm going to target that one and cast Compel the Duel.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
What save is that?
That is a Wisdom save, DC 18.
No, that is a fail. That is
Okay. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay.
Okay, and then I am going to... That's my bonus action. With my action, I'm going to... run up to it and take 2 swings.
All right, go for it.
Minor question. Were we supposed to get magic items for this campaign?
Yeah.
Or oh, cool. That's cool. I slowly forgot about that.
14.
Miss.
All right. 28.
28 does hit.
Yay. So that is 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I... that's... plus... return an additional... 1 radiant damage.
All right. Alright, yep, it takes a radiant damage.
Alrighty.
Forgot that I used the actual picture of Mr. Henderson.
Alright.
And you know what? I will, Actually, no, I'm going to save that for a crit if I get one. So, yep, that's my 2 attacks, my bonus action. That's my turn.
Alright.
Nice.
Paris.
Police.
Compelled duel is concentration, by the way.
Yes.
Is the first thing that Police is going to do is teleport away.
Where?
Probably. Wow, I really can't see. Directly behind.
No.
Master Hawthorne.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Let me see.
The goblin vanishes
Yes.
and reappears
I
10
need to
feet.
check which teleportation spells I have.
I have
I
a
presume
question.
you have Misty Step.
I should
probably not.
probably have checked
Not
that
as a
off.
wizard.
Pretty sure
Is there
it's a
an
wizard
magic
spell.
item that has Misty Step?
Maybe. I have a question. Is this an action to cast the spell? that you're
Misty
trying
Step
to
is a
do?
wizard spell.
Is it? Okay.
Misty Step? Okay, I really need that. I need to put that on my list because I don't have that.
You're just trying to get away, right?
Yep.
You remember the disengage is a thing,
Yes.
right? Okay, just making sure.
And if you teleport, then it does not get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that is a character decision more than a mechanics
character
decision.
decision.
You know, that's
The majority of my spells are just used to get away.
considering the amount of times that he died over and over in that time loop.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's learned how to evade. Where is level 2?
Gonna do it.
There we go.
Go
Yeah, so
forward.
that is a
Yeah.
second level Misty Step away. I believe that's an action.
That's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action! Yay! I can actually do something on my turn. I can't use an action spell, can I?
No.
Even if it's cantrip?
Cantrip, yes.
Cantrip, yes. Okay. I'm going to cast Jim's Magic Missile. It's Magic Missile,
Jimbo.
but it has a funny little twist to it. Essentially.
Is that a cantrip or a first level spell?
This is a first level spell.
Oh, it is a first level. Sorry, I forgot. I'm just gonna chromatic. Nope. Firebolt. I'm dumb. I'm gonna firebolt it. Yeah, that's all. They're the one that they're currently engaged with.
Okay. As you go to firebolt it, you quickly realize, roll damage.
Not roll to hit.
He doesn't have to roll to hit.
Okay, yeah, roll
My
damage.
aim could be really bad.
You could be.
It was a 13.
That's pretty
Total,
bad.
Yeah. That's
then
pretty bad.
it misses, which is good. Because as you go to do the firebolt, you suddenly remember, oh, wait, golems can absorb fire.
Oh, cool.
Ah, so
So-
they're iron columns.
Yeah. Azaeus iron golems.
There's iron golems.
Oh dear.
I hope you don't do fire damage.
I don't.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I'm
resistant to fire
a lot
damage.
of fireball spells.
Yeah. But you can change your spell damage type.
That is true.
That is the core feature of your class.
Yep.
So you remember, oh, wait, nope, I can't do fire.
Can't do fire. Can't do fire. Anything else?
Well, that's unfortunate.
All right.
Can I make an intelligence check of some sort to determine if it would be vulnerable to any kind of spell damage?
Sure.
That is a 2 on the die. If it's flat intelligence, that would be a 7.
It's going to be not vulnerable to anything.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's my turn.
All right. Master Hawthorne.
Hawthorne?
Hawthorne.
Its name just keeps devolving.
No. It's a good thing you didn't hit, by the way, because if anything, if a friendly creature to me hits it, it ends compelled duel.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there is a second one in the
it-
corner.
Is it
I did
like?
not roll a perception check. What?
Is it visible though? Like, do we know that you've?
We'll say there's like
compelled
a
it to
glow around
Yeah,
it.
like you would have seen me like reach out my sword and say words in Minotaur, and where it was going to swing on Paris, it turned to look at me.
Okay, cool. So in that case,
I would also probably call out focus on the other one.
yeah. I don't have enough movement speed, so I'm just gonna Misty Step over there
Okay.
to the other one. I don't care where you put me.
You're not moving your character.
Yeah. So yeah, just put me next to it, and then I'm just gonna hit it a bunch of times.
All right.
Just whack it. That's what fighters do.
Smack it.
Yep. All right. So, first attack. What's my 23?
23 hits.
Yep. Second attack.
Because these are Azaeus iron golems,
Mm-hmm.
no attack against them can have advantage.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
That is the feature of Isaiah's steel armor.
Yep.
Well, I'll roll that normally then. There it is. There it is. That's number 6.
Oh my god.
6?
Number 6.
Lord. Why do you play D&D still?
Obligation.
You must finish what you began.
You need to... I don't know. You need to
Yeah, I don't-
burn some
Or lucky.
sage.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. So that's attack number 2.
That's attack
So,
number 2. How
resolve
many
attack
attacks
number
do you
1.
have? Yeah. How
I
many?
have 3.
Okay, so then I will say you lose your third attack.
Okay.
Dang.
So you still do the damage of the first attack.
Yes.
Yeah. It's piercing though, so it's probably.
It's a magical sword, though.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Hmm.
16.
16 points of damage. All right. It takes it.
And it's a bonus action. I'm gonna have my shield fly up.
All right.
Or wait, hold on.
You already Misty Stepped as a bonus action.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Well, your shield is still on you because you have the rapier.
Okay, yeah. So he'll be holding it, I suppose. I need to check to see if.
By the way, would it have been possible, while Paris was grabbing the oil, for me to spend 1 minute doing magical cunning?
Sure. I'll allow it.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Well, that's I guess the end of my turn. Then. Action, bonus action.
All right. Kiera, I'm adding Arcane Grimoire +3 to your equipment. So you can go ahead and attune to that. That gives you... that's just your spell book, but it doesn't affect any of your other abilities, but it gives you +3 to your spell save DC and spell attack.
Thanks.
That's going to be the best, very rare item.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah, I couldn't find another.
All right. Master Henderson's turn is done. Azaeus Iron Golem is going to take a swing down at Zahir.
All right.
So far, so wherever you are.
All right, that is a 14.
That'll miss.
All right. And... oh, it makes 2 attacks with its greatsword. And that is a natural 20.
Okie dokie.
So,
Have fun.
that is 20 plus 12 is 32 plus 7 is 39 plus... how many hit points do you have?
Don't worry about it.
39 plus 3 plus 5, 39 plus 8 is 47
Okay.
plus... that's 2 9s.
Okay.
18. 47 plus 18.
Okay, so that's 65.
65 points of damage.
All right.
Are you resistant to fire?
No.
Okay, then 65 points of damage.
I'm going to cast a backlash at 5th level.
Okay.
going to reduce the damage taken by, it could be better, could be worse, 11. So
Okay.
that's down to 44. No, 54.
54.
Okay, so I take 54 damage. I'm still above 100 hit points. Triggering creature was a creature within range. You can force a creature to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Con save. That's a 9.
All right, it takes 11 force damage.
All right.
It could have been better. That's honestly on the low end, but hey. And then let's see if the concentration check even had. If I roll a nat 20, wait, I have +4. I ended up taking 54. Halved is 27.
Yep.
So I have to get a nat 20 if I want to keep concentration. It was so close.
It is not.
But it was not. So, concentration is gone. Compelled duel is gone.
All right.
Fun.
Yep. All right. And then the next one is going to take a swing at Master Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
That is a flat 20
Misses.
and a 27.
That will hit.
All right. And you take 2, 4, 11 slashing damage and 16 fire damage, which I believe is halved to 8.
Yes. I have resistance.
All
Very
right.
nice, very nice.
Very nice, very nice.
And Zahir, we're back to you.
All right. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis,
All right.
gaining an additional 25 temp HP. And then I will take 2 swings.
All right.
Swing.
15
Misses.
and a flat 20.
Flat 20 just hits.
Okay. So that is 12 slashing damage and 4 radiant damage.
All right. So that's 16 in total.
And then with Life Drinker, because it hit, you can expend 1 hit die to roll it, and I get 5 HP back. Cool, that's my turn.
All right. Paris.
Police is going to chromatic orb.
Okie
He's
dokie.
going to do some damage. We're going to do that as a third level. So that's going to be 5d8 of damage, assuming it hits. I'm going to choose thunder damage.
Okay.
That will be an attack. Yes. That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
23. Very nice, very nice. And that would be 5d8 of damage. The number that I hold is a 20.
20 damage. It takes it.
Takes the thunder damage. I haven't checked if I have bonus actions.
My computer does not like me. There it goes.
That's cool. That is all.
All right. Master Hawthorne.
I can stack everything,
All right.
including action
With your
surge.
rolls,
Okay.
Yes.
good luck.
22.
22 hits.
So that's 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, very nice.
So
You're mimicking me.
I'm not gonna bother trying to roll all that.
Yeah, because remember, it's an extra 2d6 per attack.
Yeah. So 64 plus. What's 7 times 6?
7 times 6 is 40.
Flopped on them. 42, right?
42, yeah.
So
60.
88.
All right.
Wow!
88.
Piercing.
Takes it.
It takes piercing. Cool.
Well,
Cool.
it is magical.
Magical
I
piercing.
guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Sick.
And it won't work, but the shield will try and knock it prone. Because that's the thing I can do, but I don't think it might actually not have might not actually have a size limit on that.
It is a large creature.
Okay. Target must make a strength saving throw as well.
All right. Flat 20?
Yeah, it passes.
All right. All right. Iron Golem's turn. It's still going to go for Zahir because you are right in front of it.
Yep.
That's cocked. You're lucky about because that was almost another natural 20. But that is a 22 to hit.
Okay. That'll barely hit.
Right? Yeah. No, sorry, 26.
Okay, that'll definitely hit.
Yeah. 12 plus 14. 5 and 6, 11 plus 7 is 18.
18 damage. It takes 25 cold damage.
All right. And 9 plus 7 is 15. No, 16 fire damage. And that's all in the same attack.
Got it.
So it takes 25 cold damage.
Yep.
Just let me write that down. And it's going to make its second attack. Still against you.
Yep.
This thing is determined.
Just a bit.
That is a flat 20.
Misses.
Oh, second attack misses. Oh. All right.
Where's your hair crunchy?
Mm-hmm.
So loud. Crunch.
Maybe it's because I actually have texture to my hair. Yours is just very thin.
You have to say it.
All right. And next one is
It
going to
didn't.
go
You
for
weren't
Master
turning
Henderson
toward me.
or
I decided
Master
to the side of your
Hawthorne.
head.
Does a 27 hit?
Okay. To me, yeah.
Yeah.
Does a 27.
5, 11, another 18 plus 18 points of slashing and 9 fire damage. So 9 is halved to 4. And second one's only 15. So that misses. And we're back to the top of the order.
I literally have knock. I could have used it on that door.
But for story reasons, I did not.
So here.
Aren't there something
All
that
right.
doesn't work on?
I actually think
it's
that
a
a
major
bar across the door
magical-
is actually one of the things that it doesn't work on.
Yeah, because it's not technically a lock.
Mundane lock.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta clip through the wall with a bowl or plate in your hand in order to get it to work.
Door, box,
Okay.
chest, just a set of manacles, a padlock, other object that has mundane or magical means that prevent access. So it's very vague, so I think it would include a bar.
Yeah, there used to be a stipulation about it, I think.
Gotcha.
Either in favor or against, but I think they've simplified it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't do that. Why does it do fire damage and not radiant damage? Oh, because I'm stupid. Cool. I'm going to cast Wall of Light.
All right.
Shimmering wall of bright light. It's bright red light for me, of course. can be up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick. So I am...
With 17 cubes.
Yup. Going to make it... Right there. Overlapping with both of the constructs. When the wall appears, each creature in its area must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So that's DC 18.
It's a 30 for Golem A in front of you.
Jeez.
Wowie.
And a 28 for Golem
Right.
B.
They both pass, but still... Why is that damage so low?
Goodness.
That is 4d8.
Yeah.
What class are you?
Warlock.
You can't reroll it.
Hmm.
Yeah, 4d8, and I rolled 7.
So they take 3 damage.
So they take 3 damage
The
each.
biggest issue I have with spells is that they don't often have like a base modifier. So
Yeah.
you could literally roll
Isn't blinded. Blind creature makes
Like-
a con saving.
however many dice you have.
Yup.
So if you have a spell that does like 3 d12s, you could roll 3 damage.
Yep. So that is an action to do that. And as a bonus action, I can't do that, but I will expend. I will. My hand will glow a kind of faint, almost pink, bright light. And I will expend 5. So the dice expended d6s. I will heal myself for 5d6.
Alright.
So that is much better. It's 23 healing.
Nice. Alright. Paris.
Police is going to use enlarge and reduce.
I haven't decided on which direction to go on, who to put it on.
Also, I would move around to here.
Okay.
I can't see. Oh, you will move around.
Well, I'm going to enlarge Mr. Henderson.
Okay.
You can
What does
both
that
be
do?
large.
That would mean the target size increases by 1 category from medium to large. The target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's attacks with its enlarged weapons or unarmed strikes deal an extra D4 damage on a hit.
Oh, cool.
You get an extra D4
Per hit, which I
per hit.
do 3 of them a turn. So
Yes, so it works out very well. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna hide behind the tapestry that's right next to me.
Can do.
Nimble escape.
Thank you.
I hid in.
Alright. Master Henderson.
cool.
You're very large, Nay.
There's only one thing that fighters ever do,
Whack!
and it is fight. So
Alright.
I'm gonna stack them again for simplicity's sake. Probably a miss. 15.
That does miss.
Yep.
Alright.
You have more attacks?
No,
No, I
you
stacked
stacked them.
You stacked them.
At least you didn't
Why
stack
did
with
you
your
do
action
that?
search.
Why did
I already did. Do
I know.
my action
I'm
search.
saying at least you didn't
Yeah,
do that.
it was a
fail
50-50
a
shot.
surge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Azai's Golem A is going to swing down at Zahir.
All right.
That's only a 16
That will miss.
and a 28.
A 28 will definitely hit.
And you take 2, 5 plus 7,
Okay.
12
Yep.
slashing, and 7 fire.
Okay. 12 slashing, 7 fire. So that's a total of 19.
19, yep. And it takes another 25.
It takes no. That's gone. But it does, if it ends its turn there, it takes 20 radiant damage.
Okay.
don't
Your
think
wall of light is not taking any is not hitting anything else besides them.
Correct.
Okay.
Here.
What?
I gave my
Damn.
character
It's gonna take the
19
damage.
AC in the campaign, and he still got hit like 80% of the time. It's
All right.
It's
And the next one is going to
the
swing
relationship I
for
have with the game.
Master Henderson. Oh,
Yep.
you notice as you moved to kind of be underneath the brazier, as it's swinging down at you, it arcs its swing in a weird way
To avoid.
hitting the brazier.
I see.
Interesting. Very important.
And Mr. Hawthorne, you notice this as well. As the first attack misses you because you are now larger, and so it's kind of taking a step and having to avoid hitting that brazier. And the second one misses as well. You are taking up more space in the room, and it has less room to work with to not hit
Interesting.
anything else.
Interesting.
Is that the end of...
That's the end of its turn.
Then it also takes 14 radiant damage.
All right.
Right, on my turn, I'm gonna take a swing. Uh, 27
Does hit.
for 13 slashing and 5 radiant. Second attack, 23
23 hits.
for another 12 slashing.
All right. And it is now looking very hurt.
Okay. That pushes it back, so I don't want to do that. How is Hawthorne looking?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Are you hurt at all?
I got 133 hit point max. I have 92. I'm good.
All right,
I haven't
I'm-
even used any second wins.
No, but I'm still gonna reach in your
Sure.
direction and shed pink glowing light up on you. Expend. That's a 16 healing.
Okay.
Bless.
Yeah, not a lot, but not nothing.
Nice.
Gets me to triple digits again.
Yay! All right, that's my turn.
All right. Paris.
Police.
I'm not capable of getting this. Am I? Okay, probably not.
I'm going to hit it again with another chromatic orb.
This time I'm
Okay.
going to try ice damage.
See
Alright.
if it does anything special.
That is a flat 30.
Flat 30.
Flat 30.
Flat 30 will in fact hit it.
Damn.
What am I casting at again? I'm just gonna cast that at third again.
5d8, I'm just going to roll it on here. 15.
All right.
Ice damage.
Takes it.
Does it take it? It
Yep.
takes it very
Doesn't do anything
nice.
special.
Bonus action, I hide again.
All right.
Phew.
Make a stealth check.
Make a stealth check. Yes, of course. Of course, that is a natural one.
All right. Cool. You think you are the most well hidden. You are practically invisible,
Sorry.
hiding behind this completely shredded banner.
Ryan's not here, and you're sitting next to me now. So
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, fair
there's no force that combats that luck, and now it's just emanating from me.
Yep.
Yep.
See, I'm like,
All right.
I should have gone for it. Full
Oh,
Your
my
turn.
Okay.
Yep.
You stacking?
Um,
Like, cool.
that'll hit. It's a 24.
Yep.
Uh,
Roll your damage.
do I still have the thingy?
Yeah, you have an extra
An
D4
extra
per
D4.
attack.
So it's an extra 3d4.
She does say.
I'm tapping it too fast. It wants to zoom in.
44.
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you also add your modifier
Oh.
for each attack?
Right.
44.
Plus 21.
All right.
Dang.
It's a better ratio than I don't actually know what I rolled. I think, what was that? I rolled a 42 for my damage with the 6 attacks.
Yeah.
I just did more damage with 3 attacks than I did with 6. It's crazy.
All right. And now they are both looking very hurt.
Okay.
All right. Zaya's Golem A is going to swing down at Zahir again.
Understood.
That's a 16.
Okay.
Second one is going to hit. Okay, that one hits. That is an 18 plus 12, so at 30.
All right.
And it is going to, now that it's bloodied, pump a Divine Smite
Oh!
into this.
Oh, yay!
Cool.
So,
It's good knowing you, buddy.
you
For
are
all
not
of the
a...
hour that we've been in here.
Are you a celestial, undead, or servant of Marok?
No.
Okay. So you take...
My patron is celestial.
But you yourself are not.
Okay. I could
Yeah.
see a world where there's I'm using celestial
I am
magic.
a benevolent DM.
This is literally your world. You get to choose whether or not that's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm saying if I were DMing, I would consider it. I would
You
not
take-
necessarily be happy about it, but I would
Wow.
consider it.
You take 9 slashing. I rolled 2 ones.
Thank God.
You take 10 fire damage, and then an additional 6 and 2, 8 fire damage.
Okay, so that's 9
9 plus 10 plus 8.
So
17, 27.
27.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Halved is 13 for the con save. Scheiße.
It's a 10.
That's 10. Wall of light's gone.
Damn.
Rip.
Dang. All right.
All right. And that was both its attacks, and it is actually going to take a step over this way.
Okay. Does not leave my...
Does not leave your range.
Understood.
Repositioning.
All right. And then the next one is going to strike down at Master Henderson. Hawthorne.
Oh,
I'll probably succeed this time.
That is a 19 on the die, which is a crit with its Azea Steel Greatsword.
that's cool. That's so exciting.
So that would be 12 plus 20 is 32.
Okay.
Plus 7 is 39.
That's
Plus-
all.
Sorry. I will do the slashing damage first.
Yeah.
So that's 12 plus 7 is 19. Right?
That's it?
Plus 4 plus 6, so 29 slashing. Plus 26 half to 13 fire damage. It is not divine smiting you.
I should.
All right, and it will. So you take another
Because
16
it
fire
should.
damage, half to 8, plus 4,
Did I
and
take
4.
another 16
Another,
Yeah.
fire damage from Divine Smite?
Halved to 8.
yeah, these divine smites do fire damage. Half to 8 plus another 4, so there's
So
6.
another 12.
Yeah, another 12 fire damage.
It's not a huge divine smite, honestly.
No, it's only 2d8. It's like a first level thing. Yeah, but these were made with the assistance of Sair.
Fair enough. You good?
I tied her rope to the chain. I did that like an hour and a half ago.
Amazing.
All right, Zahir, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just bonk it.
Only if that man isn't bigger than you.
17.
Miss.
All right. Second attack. Flat 20.
Hit.
Cool. So that's 16 slashing,
Spells.
5 radiant, and I will expend another
It's 21.
hit die to get back 5 hit points.
All right.
Bonus action. I'm going to spend my. I will spend 3 of my healing light to get back. Oh, could be worse. 11 hit points.
All
Cool.
right. Paris.
Belize is going to pull out a fun fancy spell. I do not remember what level it is.
I also might have forgotten to prepare it.
That's not gonna happen. Never mind. I'm not going to use that. I was going to summon the Wall of Force, but that would just prevent us from doing damage entirely. So it's gonna just draw at that point. So I'm going instead.
Can you cease that?
You don't like her slurping noises?
No.
A 4th level commander orb. I
Okay.
am, in fact, actually a one-trick pony.
You know you could fireball them and change the damage type.
It's not gonna fit without hitting him.
That's okay.
Yeah, because Paris would totally prioritize that.
I'm actually trying to buff him right now.
Fair enough,
Really,
fair
I didn't
enough.
prepare anything that's good for buffing, so
Why?
This is the chair you sit in when you destroy stuff.
stop. He's
That is
destroying
true.
his
That is the destruction chair.
destruction chair.
Why?
What did you want to hit?
I'm going to hit the one that
I need
Anderson is
something to
currently
tinker
doing.
with.
So
Okay.
that would be a 28 to hit.
Let's
About
see.
20
Let's see
hits.
how well it rolls for me now.
Oh, so it's retribution against the dice set.
No, this what?
I said the set.
Oh, okay.
That is the worst damage.
That is so bad. That one is also cocked, and they're counting it as a 1.
Whatever. This
It's
is 17
digital. It can't be
unmarked
cocked.
damage.
Except it was.
It's just
And
a
it still
visual representation.
picked
It's
a number.
it's just a series of integers
Alright.
it picks from.
If I rolled a real dice, it would have been a 4.
Master Hawthorne.
Cool.
I'm not doing much since he's fine.
It used to calculate it by doing
Same
the
thing.
physics engine.
He used to.
Yeah.
All right, same
I
thing.
think they had to change it so that
Which
it's
is a
synced
what?
between things.
I rolled the exact same thing I rolled last time. So
Above a 20? Okay.
it was a 14 on the die. So 31 plus another 27.
27?
It was 21.
20.
Sorry.
There you go.
31 plus 21?
Yeah. So 52 damage.
All right. With 52 damage, how do you poke this thing to death?
I imagine all of these stacked attacks have just been him literally just stabbing it repeatedly.
Yup.
Yep.
And so with the last
Very
one, he's just
anime.
gonna put his sword like under its headpiece and just flick up and rip it off,
Yeah.
and then turn to the other one and ready himself.
Yep. So this golem crumbles and cracks. And it's almost like, have you seen those things that's like a wooden piece that's all on strings and you push up
Yeah.
the bottom and it all kind of crumbles? It looks like that.
I love those.
Where it kind of
things.
crumbles and then sort of reforms back, but doesn't move. Like it's taking its time to reform. You imagine these things are made to
Yeah.
reform automatically, but you have incapacitated it for the time being.
I'm gonna take its head with me.
You can do that. All right.
So ahead.
Right.
This is a all right. Isaiah's Golem A is going to make another swing down at Zahir. That is a 22 to hit.
So here, yes.
2 plus 3 is 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 7 is what, Trey? 12?
Yes.
12 plus 17 is 39. No, 29.
Okay. Cease.
You
Started
two.
it.
Children.
He started it.
29 plus 4 plus 4. 29 plus 8 is 37 points of damage.
37 points of damage. Thank you.
And its second attack, it is going to shoot a small bottle of fire at Pettis because it is sick of this little goblin. Actually, are you still hiding behind the banner?
It was a nat 1, so
But are you still behind the banner?
as much as I can be.
Then it does not firebolt you.
Okay.
It takes another swing at Zahir
Okay.
for a 3 on the die, so it does not hit.
Very
Okay.
respectful of their
And Zahir.
symbolism.
It is your turn.
All right.
They probably hate it
I
if
s-
I burn one of their taps.
15th verse, same as the first. That's a miss. And that's a hit
All right.
for a 29. 17 slashing damage. 6 radiant. I will expend another hit die to get back 5 HP.
Nice. Hey, you can heal yourself, you know.
I know.
And I'm going to move here. And as a bonus action, Hammering Horns. Oh, wait. No more than one size larger. Cool. Because are these guys...
These are large.
They're large? Perfect.
Wait.
Well,
Wait. I think they're large. Yeah, large construct.
perfect. Then it has to make a strength save. It'll probably pass, but...
So much damage.
27.
Yeah, that passes.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
I thought I had
Pettis.
ice. Do I have a wall of ice? It doesn't matter anymore.
You
I'm
could-
going to do the claw.
You could cast Wall of Fire and make it cold damage.
It's true.
It's true. Unfortunately, I don't have it prepared right now, and I am too lazy to go and prepare it right now.
You
So,
probably do a fireball. Oh, yep. You probably do a fireball and just change the damage type.
Or I could keep chromatic orbing it.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Allegedly, it does more damage.
Okay.
Allegedly. We are going to find out. That is a flat 30 to hit us again.
Yep.
Better. That is a 29 damage.
29
To
damage.
make lightning for funsies.
All right.
just trying all these.
This thing is barely holding on.
All right.
And Master Hawthorne.
Alright, we'll roll them all
Kill,
individually
steal,
this
kill,
time.
Steal, kill, steal.
It was a
That was
journey.
a journey, yeah. They often are.
Well, what's 8 plus...
That's not one.
7! That's the 7th!
You were so lazy about it. In your
But that was your third attack. I think
Yeah,
so it's
my
what were the
third one.
first
The first
two.
one, what's your modifier?
I have a plus 10, so it was a 15, an 18,
misses.
and then
And that one.
11.
So none of them hit.
Yeah.
It is going to swing on you as you miss it with a nat
Yeah.
1. For a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I need shield.
17 slashing and 18 fire. Halved to 9.
How you looking? Are you actually down?
No.
Okay.
He is looking only slightly better than the golem is.
Got it. So not great, though.
Yeah.
I have 26 hit points.
And now is the golem's turn.
If I had included you in a fireball, you could have been down.
You know, that's a shame.
I honestly I have a fun thing I can do if he knocks you down.
There's
so-
like 3 different ways I should have advantage.
Yeah.
Or should be
Yeah.
able to get advantage.
Yeah. What are those? Why not?
If I can knock it down with my shield, then
Which
it's
is
prone.
too big.
No,
He's
it's
going
not.
for Zahir.
It has
Alright.
a It's a DC save.
That is an 18
Miss.
and a 24.
Because it doesn't make a
That'll
difference. It'll just make it prone, and I don't get advantage.
It would give it
17.
It being prone?
No attack against it has advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but its attacks would, if it was prone, it would have
would
disadvantage
just
on attacks
get
against
back
us.
up.
It would just
Not if we did something to restrict its movement.
I don't have anything for that. So.
me either.
17
I'm a
slashing, 16 fire, and 4, 5, 9, 25 fire. 16 slashing,
25 fire
25
is 31.
fire. 31.
Yeah.
All right, I take it.
Ouch.
Youch.
Gad.
Did you say 16 fire and 25?
16, and then she rolled another die, and so she was counting it up.
Oh,
16
okay.
slashing, 25 fire.
Yep. And Zahir, it is your turn.
All right. I'm looking a little hurt, but I'm gonna take a swing. Take it down. That's a natural 1.
It is
Sorry.
going to swing onto you.
Yep.
It's because we don't have L at the table.
27.
Yeah,
So-
that'll hit.
Roll the fire damage first. It's not divine smiting.
Why not?
Okay, then I'll divine smite. I'm counting it as on its turn. It can divine smite. But
You're the DM. You can do what you want.
no, divine
I
smite's a
believe
bonus
that's-
action for it.
Yeah. The
Okay.
new rules would say that
Yeah,
it has
divine
to be
smite
that
is a
way.
bonus action.
Fun fact. What is it? Eldritch Smite, which the Warlock can do, which is kind of imitating what the Paladin can do. Not a bonus action.
Really?
So you take 10 fire damage.
All right.
Just another thing for me to be
And-
better about in regards to Paladin.
8 plus 7 is 15
nervous.
slashing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's okay.
I'm still up.
My whole
That was my first
experience
attack.
with
Yep.
DXP has been nerfed.
Decent. If
Second
you'd
attack.
actually roll well.
Yeah.
17 on the die for a total of 29.
That does hit.
Get him, get him.
15 slashing.
Get him! Get him!
2 radiant. And I will get back 7 hit points from Life Drinker.
It is barely up.
All right.
All right, Paris.
I want to do a Jim's Magic Missile. For
Do it.
funsies. Second level. See if that
Jimbo.
hits. Jimbo. That is a 27 to hit.
You don't roll to hit for magic missile.
Oh, you're so.
You
Wait,
do for
no,
Jim's
no.
Magic Missile.
Jim's Magic Missile.
Oh,
I
okay.
do have to roll to hit.
27 does hit. Mm-hmm.
Which I guess I roll for each missile.
Technically, rules as written, you roll. Well, what does it say?
Each targets a creature make a ranged spell attack for each missile on a hit. It's 2d4 force damage. The damage doubles, or it's you roll 5d4 force damage on crits, which is the
So you roll for
interest
each dart to hit.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So then you roll each dart
And
individually.
the caveat
It's double
is that if
damage,
you
but-
roll a nat 1 for any of them, then all of them will not hit their target. They will hit me instead.
Okay.
Oh.
All right,
One
so roll.
force damage per, so it's
Yeah.
it's but yeah. 12 plus 13 is fine. 4 plus 13, 17.
17 misses.
Okay, so only 2.
And you
hit.
rolled the first one already.
14. Yeah. That hits.
What level are you casting this at?
What level am I casting this at?
If you're casting
I
it at
think I
first
have
level, it has
5.
No,
3.
second level.
Oh,
wait.
then it has 4.
So.
Sorry, you hit all but one of them.
All right.
Okay.
Assuming a 17 misses.
Yeah, 17 misses.
Cool. This is so much more complicated than it needs to be.
That's kind of the point of
It's
it.
kind of super the point.
You
One
chose a spell from a
Plus
very
1.
joke-based campaign.
plus 3. Oh wait, that's it. 6
It's,
damage.
it's
5
2d4
damage.
each dart, isn't it?
Yeah, each
Yes.
dart is 2d4.
So you just roll the 4. So 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4. You're at 9. Roll 4 more.
3 more.
2 more.
Oh yeah, sorry, 2 more.
Hey,
I
Kiera.
keep
Hey,
thinking that you
Kiera.
did 5.
Are you doing more than 7 points of damage?
I am. I almost did it.
You almost didn't. How do you want to spear this thing? From behind a curtain.
From behind a curtain.
Paris just sticks a hand out with a wand that just shoots a bunch of missiles. They just randomly
fly
happen
out
to hit.
from behind it, and they all just bonk it right on the noggin. Just
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yep.
And Zahir, you watch this great construct, this defender of the tomb of the commander, crumble
At the hands of this
at
goblin.
the hands of a goblin. And it crumbles in place, and then slowly the pieces kind of gravitate back towards the corner where they were.
It does the episode 1 end of the Battle of Naboo where all the droids just shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got them.
Master Henderson is just like, kind of puts a hand on the coffin, leans up against it, goes,
He's still giant.
You really should get your back checked out.
sorry,
Wait,
that was my, that was,
before you second wind.
no, that's all 4 of my second wins.
Oh, dang it.
How are you?
Well done. Well done.
Thanks.
Like a steak.
I prefer medium.
So,
Medium's good.
I will. I think because they are slowly reforming.
they're very slowly. These do not look like they would put together at any point within
I'm
the
back in
next
triple digits.
several hours.
Nice. Then I will take a short rest.
Okay. So, you all sit here
We'll take a moment.
for an hour. Paradis is untouched.
Yes, he's not going to spend the time resting. He's going to spend the time investigating the room.
I still don't let you anywhere close to the main coffin.
All right.
Sure. Then he'll go for the other 2.
I
3, 4?
begrudgingly allow you to do so.
So you're sitting near the main coffin.
Yep.
If I need to, I will thunder them off.
Okay. I think with Master, how long does Enlarge last?
Ooh, that's right.
I think a minute.
A minute. And it's concentration.
After going,
He
You just every time you breathe out, you shrink a little bit.
about 20 seconds of him enlarged.
he shrinks a little bit, but all his wounds close up a little bit more, and then he goes, all right, boop, 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 and just like goes around,
Bumps them all.
opening up all
Opening up all the coffins. All right, I will say within the hour you're able to get them open. It takes some time. Go ahead and there are 4 coffins. Roll me 4d20.
D20s, and number 1 is a 19. Number 2 is a 20. Number 3 is a 7. Number 4 is an 11.
In not just 1, but in 2 coffins, you find there are skeletons in all of them, 3 to 4 kind of stacked in each coffin, very respectfully. All of them are still clad in ancient Azayas steel armor, holding an Azayas weapon. In the 4 coffins, so 16 skeletons, you find a variety of spears, swords, axes. There's a mace in one of them.
a long forgotten Yikawa.
Yes. In 2 of them, though, resting on top are skeletons clad in robes, holding books. very well preserved spell books. And you acquire 2 enduring spell books with the first one has
You're busy.
10, 17, 28 spells. The second one has 8, 7, that's 15, plus 9, 24, 26 spells. So you have a stock, and you can very easily just slip them into your bag of holding. This guy doesn't have high enough passive perception.
I'm keeping
He's keeping an
pretty good
eye.
watch, but I will.
But
I'll take-
also, like, the blocking with the body, kind of, like, very, like...
I mean, I can see that they're in
subtly.
robes. I would know that.
Yeah. These are like set in the coffin, so you can't, if you're sitting on the floor, it's a little bit difficult for you to kind of crane your neck and see. So you can kind of see the tops.
Yeah, the point being, you may take those as a sign of goodwill.
I do not take orders from you, but I appreciate the sentiment.
So Trey, you can jot that down. There are 2 enduring spell books from... Roll me a D100.
Who?
Kiera.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Roll me 2 D100s.
The first one is a 94.
All right.
Second is an 89.
One from the second age and 1 from the third age.
Okay.
So you can jot that down. The Cerulean Concord of Eris had those. But they are enduring...
Stallion has them now.
Or Lemos does.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
They are enduring spell books, so they are not going to be harmed, really, in any way. They're
Yep.
not going to degrade over time.
Fun.
Yep.
All right.
Do you spend any other time looking around the room? There is the sealed scroll case on the...
Which I have not been able to access thus far. However, I will take like a souvenir weapon here
Oh, yeah.
and there.
Do you-
Oh no! When you go for the weapons, I absolutely get up and smack them out of your hands.
Yeah. Do you spend the hour of your short rest holding your sword? Your new sword.
Probably, because he doesn't want it stolen.
Yeah, I do spend it
There
with
are these
the
fingers around here.
with the yeah. I do, as you go, like, reach for any of the weapons, brandish my own and just say, a Camarite's weapon is the most sacred thing in the entire world to them.
Yes, so we'll put it somewhere where it can be
You-
greatly appreciated.
Will not.
Can he?
Your
What are you
organization
doing, Mason?
will not.
Again, the entire purpose of me being here is to watch you.
I don't know why I ask him that question every time. Fine. I don't need it. It's not magical or anything special like that.
In my brain, I'm just going, literally is, but you know what? Not gonna correct you and make my job more difficult.
Yep. Okay, so if there's nothing
Yeah.
else other than
If
that
you're-
center, then
They're, make an investigation check.
sure. That is investigation a 28.
Very easily. As you're kind of eking around those back 2 coffins, looking up at the mural, kind of making notes, and you see this very nice old banner of the Scarlet Blade. You kind of stare at it. Wow, that is really nicely made.
I was really hoping if I could to take one of those, so...
And you kind of are like looking at it, and you move it aside a little bit, and there's a door behind it.
Yeah, I was gonna check for those because the one in the office was behind a pen or two.
Stealthily going to try and slip in.
How stealthily does that door sound?
It is very old and very creaky. So you can make a stealth check if you want. And if you've got any leftover grease that you want to try and pour on it.
It's true.
Stop biting the dice.
Hey, get that out of your mouth. Gotta talk to you like our toddler.
Good God. You're learning from her.
You can't tell me what to do.
It's a natural 20 on the stealth, though. I assume it's at disadvantage. Or rather,
No.
no spell roll at all.
No, natural 20. You were able to
Yeah.
slip behind the banner and kind of like suck in a little bit. You almost have to like fold your hat to not have it move. But this guy is looking at this cool new sword he's got.
I'm looking at the sword. I'm very carefully getting the how big is the coffin in the center?
It's about 7 feet long.
Okay.
It's got, it's not long enough to fit a long body with some extra padding and stuff in it.
So I would begin to very carefully remove the body in the armor from the coffin.
Okay.
Basically getting it ready for transport via Galder Speedy Courier, which is a 3-foot box. It won't fit. I know it won't fit in,
You're moving a skeleton that's 2,000 years old.
I am willing to separate the pieces of the skeleton. It does
Okay.
not have to... There's nothing keeping it together anyway. It's a skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're packing up a box of boats.
I'm aware.
Box of bones.
Okay.
It can be reassembled at
Yes.
the monument.
So while he is busy doing that, you are very easily able to slip behind this curtain, pull out that little... You kept a little bit of oil from earlier, and are able to kind of grease the hinges a little bit, and with barely a sound, masked by your companion's sneeze, with his back cracking into place, at just the right moment, you slip into the next chamber. Which is dark still. It is not lit up.
Then I shall cast dancing lights once the door is closed behind me.
Yes. But you are able to see more coffins and suits of armor. And a desk directly in front of the door.
Is there books on these
Lock
lights?
the door and pocket whatever you can.
I don't know if I can lock it.
You could...
Can I?
I mean, it's not going to lock, but you can shut it again.
Do I have arcane lock prepared? I do not. I have alarm prepared.
Yeah, that takes like a minute to cast, though.
Unfortunate. All right. Time is of the essence.
Yes, so you head straight for the desk.
Yes.
And immediately, the first thing you see when you get to this desk, because you are very small, is
The back of the desk.
a skeleton clad in a very elegant robe, kind of tucked under. This is surprisingly the first body you've seen outside of the coffin. It is almost like it laid down and just kind of partially under the desk.
Okay.
Any valuables on this person? Their person?
Make an investigation check.
19 on the die. Investigation, that would make it a 34.
Yes, you find a ring of protection, a +2 amulet of the devout with a very old-looking amulet inscribed with the symbol of Chimera, a small iron key in one of the pockets, as well as with that high roll, I'm going to say you're going through the desk as well, you're kind of just looking around, you find pouches of spell components, a very hefty pouch of, you open it up and it looks like ruby dust. And you can mark down 2,000 gold worth of ruby dust. Very fine parchment and some bottles of mostly dried ink. There are spell scrolls galore on this desk. A couple of potions that look mostly okay, you know. A logbook that looks like the page is open to, the ink is smeared. Almost like this person was mid-writing and kind of toppled over and then just curled up and died.
Is there blood everywhere?
No.
No blood.
No blood.
Interesting.
And you look through it, just kind of glance at the page, and you can see it's mostly legible. It's notes about the founding of the town of Shifra in the 5th Age, which is the town that's right next to this dig site. That was what notified the Concord of, hey, we uncovered this thing. And there's also a war horn of valor and a rod of alertness kind of laid across the front of the desk. And you turn around, because you rolled so high, and there are shelves of books, a small shelf right next to you, and kind of look at them, and they're all very simple leather-bound books. And as you look at them, you can see the color of the leather kind of fades gradually. And based on what is in the book on the desk, you can surmise that it's likely logs of this fortress, just throughout the centuries of its existence. So you can take the time to
Bag it all.
you can take the time to look through them if you want, or you can just carefully put it in your bag.
I'll very carefully put everything that I can in my bag of holding.
All right, you do so. Make a general dexterity check.
Yes.
I will say with advantage.
Okay.
Because you've learned your lesson well
Yes.
enough.
It's general dexterity. Be 15.
Okay. There are some pages missing that crumble from some of the older books.
Yeah.
You're not sure how legible they would have been in the first place, to be honest. So, you know, but some dust falls out and it crumbles a little bit. Yes. But you are able to, for the most part, carefully put everything that was on the desk into your bag of holding.
Yep. Alrighty. And with that,
And next to there's also like a rack of like axes. And next to that, there is an iron door with several security bars kind of just latched down.
would a knock spell open that?
They're security bars. They're not, and they're like on your side. So you could lift them up and open the door. It's to prevent the door from coming inward.
Yeah. He will do so. I imagine it makes some noise, though.
Yeah, it would make some noise.
Yep.
So you can make a perception check. This is, I would say, we're coming up on the end of the hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably moving pieces of armor and bones. I don't think I hear it.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you attuning to the sword at all or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You return to the sword and you learn its properties.
Yep.
Thence.
Since we're at the end.
And you hear it kind of in your head. You get this feeling of like, excellent, another adventure. It's this feeling of like almost eagerness that you have. It's like, why am I so eager right now? Where is this coming from? And you have a sense of like wariness you get from the sword whenever you glance up at Hawthorne.
Wariness?
Like a stranger danger type of vibe. Like that you're getting from the sword.
I kind of just pass my hand over, just like in a kind of honestly, like the way you would calm an animal.
Yes, that's very much what this thing has not been held in probably about 2,500 years or so at this point. It has been a very long time. Yeah. We're pushing 2 millennia since this sword was last held, if it's been here for that long.
Speaking of, I do kind of reach out and see if I can locate Peacemaker. Muscly.
Oh, yes. Can I see that? Wait, let me see the sheet. I had to remember what I wrote because I wrote this a while ago. You get the sense from Peacemaker.
Well, no. Peacemaker is Muscly. This is Commander's Victory.
Right. You get the sense that the Peacemaker sword is not on this plane of existence.
Fun.
Interesting.
So you have a sense of its general location, which I will leave up to you.
Probably in Chimera's realm, all things considered.
Yes, but you know it is not on this current realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know which realm it's on, and it's not this one.
I know which one it's not.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. All right.
Yeah. And you were able to kind of gather up the armor and the bones.
Yeah.
If
I'm willing to cast a spell multiple times.
Yeah, it would probably take 2 trips.
Yeah. Then I cast it. I also attempt to transport the Camerite weapons from around the room.
Okay. That's going to take probably 3 or 4 trips. There's a lot of them in here. There's weapons, there's armor. Like, this is...
The armor, I'm prioritizing less. The weapons, I'm...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, with each box being 3 feet cubed.
Yeah, you gotta angle some of them. Like, the great swords aren't gonna fit in the box. So even some of the javelins, but you can fit some of the axes,
especially
swords.
Like the dedicated weapons in each coffin.
Yeah, but I'm saying
those ones I prioritize first.
Yeah, like there are some great swords in there. Yeah. There are ones that just physically will not fit.
I do the ones that can.
So you get the ones that can, and you probably get half.
Fair.
A lot of, you're not going to fit a big old spear in a box.
Yep.
So Paris, you open this iron door, and you see a set of roughly hewn stairs going up. And it is a dark, narrow tunnel. A lot of stairs.
I need my Thawthorn.
Let's go back for him. As I finished up the packing up everything, I do what I was always intending to do, and I go inspect the banners because in the office,
you notice almost immediately, Goblin's not here. Like once you finish packing up, you're like, where'd the goblin go?
I find the door just like slightly open behind that one.
Yeah, it's closed.
Thorn wonder where
the
goblin has gone.
The door.
Yes and
Paris
no.
did close the door behind him.
Okay. How difficult is it to find the door?
Oh, not difficult at all. If you're inspecting the banners, you notice like it's like kind of looking at them, you can see it shifts because the door is open. There's now sort of like a draft coming through from all the doors that have been opened.
Open.
Yep. Easy enough. You open it and you see, is Paris in the staircase now.
Standing at the base of the stairs, looking up, looking a little nervous about it, but when he sees you step in, he books it.
Come back here! And I am chasing after. What's your movement speed?
30 feet. But I have Misty Step.
30 feet as a small creature.
Yeah, and you
Would it
see
be-
immediately coming into the room, you see Paris, and you also see all the other graves in here, all the other coffins, untouched. Coffins, some suits of
Yeah,
armor,
but I know he's done
weapons.
something.
The table looks a little empty.
I know
Such
he's
a
done
grand
something.
table.
And the idea of ending the one shot on the Tom and Jerry-esque just chasing after is it's just perfect.
You run up through the stairs, and Hawthorne, you hear this commotion.
Hold on. This is up through...
This is
Through the secret passage. I would have left
okay.
the door open behind the banner.
Do you follow after them? Or you just take your time?
I have a mission to complete.
Yeah.
I have other things to grab.
All right.
There's no one to say no?
Well, thankfully,
Do you also have a bag of holding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come standard.
Yeah.
So, Hawthorne will continue to go around and just pick up everything that seems
Take all
important.
the things.
Anything that you can fit in the bag of holding is yours to take. You get
The
several.
will, the testament.
no, that's gone.
Oh, you took that. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you do open this the scroll in the case that's in front of the coffin.
Okay.
I would have transported that.
You would have taken that.
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
Anything around the main coffin, I would have absolutely.
Yes. The last will and testament of Turiel, the first Camerite.
I love the physical props.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Satisfying.
So you get that. If you wish to read it aloud, you can, but we don't have to. You go around, you collect armor, weapons.
I'm just doing, like, this is literally the, like...
I will say you have a
this is clear, this place is clear. Let's have everybody come in and, wipe it out. Let's just get everything.
Me and
That's basically
Skyrim,
his...
for real. Taking it.
Legitimately, I was thinking about...
Trusted you.
Yeah. Well, he's got a job. He respects him. And anything that he's like, no, don't touch it. He's like, all right. But he's got a job to do.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about. I was like, okay, what if I could get Paris to run upstairs and get him to follow, and then Henderson could just go around and do everything he needed to do, and that would just present it
He
itself.
didn't need to do anything.
So, yep.
It just
Henderson's just like, there's a reason Henderson was sent with this
They're a
dude.
dynamic duo. These guys get stuff done against all odds.
Yeah.
They
And
are been
Henderson
partners for years.
He hates it. But it works out. So.
Excellent.
Amazing.
I wanted Henderson to be the guy that would be like, no, I'm respectful, I'm not going to touch it. But I also understand that he's enough, like, his position to where he's at, he does it, he's there because he gets stuff done. This is a mission,
Yeah.
he's got to do his mission.
Every single. So I probably transport. So all the weapons and armor when an hour later after I've beaten Paris to a pulp.
Yeah, you get up to the top of the stairs, and there's at the end of National Treasure, when they're in like the church in like the crypt, there you do come up against like a stone wall, and crudely drawn on it is the words that says "break in case of emergency," and there's like a small symbol of Chimera. And you just batter yourself against this wall
What's
and
your strength modifier?
breaks out.
minus two.
-2.
-2. I think I catch up to you before you're able to
Well,
break
I
it.
did Misty Step to get a good distance ahead.
You
No,
it
what
takes about
happens?
15 to 20 minutes to get up the stairs. You're walking for a while.
He's trying to like bash up against it, and you just come full speed,
Full speed,
tackle, and just
hammering
blast
holes.
through the wall.
Yeah.
And like all of the workers are just like look over at this pile.
Yeah. There's like a gardener that's like kind of sitting, like kind of tending stuff as you clamber out of what's basically a crypt and just topple onto the ground.
Yep. I absolutely grab the bag of holding.
Wait. Before you do, if I may, get the opportunity to cast a spell.
You can.
Okay.
I would like to teleport. Back to the Concord.
Yep. You can very easily do that. You
Seventh level teleport.
You know the teleportation circle. You don't even need to roll for it.
I've been
Every-
saving.
Henderson has the spell glyph.
I do.
Every year, in the 30 years since, the Concord has received a very strongly worded letter from Zahir.
Too much every year.
You got the biggest stuff that the Concord was hoping they'd find. You got the armor and the sword.
Mm-hmm.
That is a small price to pay to let go what are basically records.
Those matter just as much as Zahir. Every year on the anniversary,
This is
without
like
fail.
that
Board
letter.
meeting notes. Board meeting notes.
That letter would probably be what solidified Hawthorne for promotion to be the one who runs the
Yes, you get
the
back to the
Miriam.
Concord.
Yep.
You arrive at the teleportation circle, huffing, and of all people, Thalion Bergalda, the Prime Inquisitor, happens to be like coming back from an errand in town. It's just him.
You will never believe what I got my hands on.
And he just gestures for you to follow him and leads you up to the office of Master Yer Izadi, somewhat recently appointed master of the Arisian Concord. And you are able to empty your bag of holding.
And he tells a very long, fanciful take on their adventures.
He
And-
actually listens to it.
Yes, there was an awful betrayal from the terrible Minotaur that they decided was a good idea to send with us. He turned on them, he attacked them, he tried to take all the things away from them, but because of Palis's great heroics, his quick thinking, and Hawthorne's backup, he managed to get out there with the stuff. He had to leave Hawthorne behind, but he trusts this man with his life, and he knows he will get back safely. with the rest
As
of the
like
islands.
in that moment, Hawthorne walks in, drops his bag of holding. I got the rest of it.
See?
Well done, you two. As
Very
always,
trustworthy.
You will not be happy.
these things are expected sometimes.
Yes. It was
Bergalda,
rather
if you would
inelegant, but had to be
escort Mr. Hawthorne to the vault to deposit these items. Paris, you are welcome to do whatever it is you do, I guess. And Master Yer just kind of goes and starts categorizing things, and Hawthorne, you walk with Prime Inquisitor Thalion Bergalda, your boss, your direct supervisor,
Who
if
I
you will.
hate.
You hate
because
him.
he's so inelegant.
He is just stoic and stone-faced and is like holding all of Paris's stuff and lets you carry your own findings. Make a general intelligence check.
Can we argue that's cocked?
Sure. I can't see it, but sure.
Give him
Or
some-
wisdom,
It'd be really funny if you got a nat
if
one
you've
for
got
that
an
reroll.
insight.
That would have been really funny. You said insight?
Insight.
18.
Bergalda's always in a bad mood. Just perpetually. This guy's always in a bad mood.
Is he in a good mood?
He's in a better mood. Having
Fascinating.
all of this stuff. This mission was a renowned, not as much of a success as he would have liked. You didn't come back with any artifacts per se, but you got a lot of information. A lot of really good stuff. And importantly, he knows who has the artifacts. So, he's in a decent mood. And interestingly, as he goes into the vault, you know the protocols. You always follow protocol. There are like 7 different levels of clearance that you need to be able to access this vault. And somehow, Thalion just skips like half of them. It's like he has like a magic swipe card just like unlocks all the doors at once. Like he just kind of like there's supposed to be somebody there to check him in, and he checks himself in. Interesting.
Yes, Henderson would make note of that.
Yeah.
Inelegant abuse of protocol.
Yes. But you go about the process of logging every item, and all of that is done to protocol. And then, once it's all done, you exit and go your separate ways. And I think it's not terribly long. Maybe 5 or 6 years pass before something just doesn't sit right with you working under this guy. And you're offered a promotion, a transfer to the Concord in Meyer. And you eagerly take it. You will never have to work with Paris again. And that is the biggest relief of your many long years.
Watch, he happens to find another Paris over there.
Oh, I'm sure. But within the decades after that, you are soon promoted, soon for elf years, promoted to Master Hawthorne of the Mirian Cerulean Concord.
A letter is sent both to the Erisian and Mirian Concord every year.
Yep.
Henderson has them posted on his wall, like in sequence.
Have a little, I keep them, like, in the journal part where I wrote down all of these
You
adventures. It's like a little paper souvenir.
You can tell what kind of, year Zahir's had by how colorful the language is. Like, if it's been a particularly bad year, there's, like, half the words are curse words.
It's a good thing he's not a paladin.
Yeah, no, sometimes most of the time, it's just, like, polite for the most part, but saying like these actions were disgraceful. We demand the return of these items. So on and so forth.
Yep. And you've got a nice sword, and the sword, as you bring it back to your Camerite temple, you get a sense from the sword that it doesn't really want to leave you. It likes you. You're pretty cool.
Buddy.
You're buddies with it now. It liked that you chased down the goblin. It thought that was hilarious. It's got a good sense of humor.
Sour cream.
And so you are told by your supervisor that you are allowed to hang on to this sword.
Okay.
For as long as you remain a Camerite. And there are precautions that they take, of course. The armor is up to you whether or not you want to take that as well, the armor and the helm. But if not, then it is
I probably
put
take some time and talk to the sword, and if there comes a point where it's just like it feels like it's it would be disrespectful, then I would also wear the armor.
Yeah. And there is a year that I think Hawthorne receives a particularly colorful letter. Because the Camerite temple was broken into. And you happen to be out with the armor and the sword and the helm. And nothing was taken from the temple. There was nothing to take.
Someone was looking
But
for...
somebody was looking.
Hmm.
And with that, we will close tonight's episode of Arklands and jump forward about 30 years back to present day with our heroes at Mice Academy. Thank you very much for joining, and we will see you all next time. Good night.